Secrets. Oh boy. Stalker alert. They're going to jail. All right, tribe. How's everyone doing? Okay. Well, all right, love bugs. We're back for another collective read. Wow. So I was getting ready, to go back to where we left off, and Spirit's like, well, there's another story here. Just pull. So I did. There's a divine feminine empress here. There's a Pisces that didn't build on solid ground because they built on the empress's ground. This is a Pisces that has known this empress. This empress had a business before this Pisces ever did. This Pisces is very envious and jealous of this empress. They went their own ways and parted. And so this Pisces wasn't very happy about it. So she's like, well, I'm going to destroy your business. And then I'm going to take it from you. And I'm going to have everybody to believe that I was the one that started it. And you learned everything from me. So that's why build on solid ground is here, because this Pisces decided they were going to build on the Empress's ground. This Empress is the daughter of the Phoenix. More than likely, this is a Scorpio. Or they could have their Venus, Scorpio, their Lilith moon. So if their sun sign is not, their moon is. They could be a cusper. They could be a Libra, Scorpio cusper. They could be a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusper. But this Pisces has got a lot to learn. A lot to learn. They're going to jail. This Pisces is going to jail. Okay? We're going to work backwards here. So, there's also a lover in here somewhere that this Pisces, somehow along the way, when this Empress and this Pisces became not friends anymore, this Pisces, I don't know how, they ran into somebody that this Empress had been with before. And I mean, what a better way, right? Everybody thinks that when people part and go their own ways, the best revenge is to go sleep with somebody that they were with. I don't know how you people don't understand. Nobody cares when you go sleep with someone else after they were with them. You are taking their leftovers. You're taking their trash. Why do you think that's a flex? Because it's not. It shows stupidity. And it shows that you don't know the girl code. Shows that you're not a real woman. But whatever. Sexual union. Yeah, they had a sexual union. So you're supposed to honor the place of one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. This didn't happen because this was all about getting back at the Empress. Getting her balance out of whack. See, love is always not about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges each other. This Empress didn't have that relationship with this man. So, once again, where's your flex? Where's your flex? Passion. These people had passion when they first came together, because this is what held these two together. It wasn't that they were in love with each other, that they even liked each other. The only thing that they had in common was taking the Empress down. That was it. How do you build a relationship on that? Do you know how many relationships my family has come in together with other people, all to take me down and to destroy my life? But that's a relationship, huh? There's a whole bunch of you that are in my family, ex-friends and that. You just jumped off. I just saw it. 6 of you just went boop. Anyway, it's not a flex, you guys. It's not a flex when you come together to destroy another person. It never works out. It might seem like it is because Spirit, God, the almighty power will let you believe that you're getting away with it until it's your turn. All right, what else do we have here? Letting go. They got to let go of this now. They got a lot of doubt. Yep. What else do we have? Guilt. Oh, they feel bad now. The only reason these people feel bad is because they're caught. And the Pisces is going to jail. Stealing somebody's business. Your intuition is the voice of your inner being. Trust is to guide you toward you and your purpose. Every prayer is heard. Trust that the answers are unfolding in perfect timing. Each moment holds infinite possibilities. Open your heart to receive the blessings that are waiting for you. Don't worry, Empress. Do not worry, my dear. See? You're unbothered. You got this. You're like, whatever. You're also protected. You're the high priestess, divine femme. Your third eye is wide open. There's the old third party. Okay? There's the masculine you're with. That's when you were with them. And that's her. Judgment. Empress. So, I think this is a huge thing in the past for you. I feel like this has been years and it's been quite some, but these people won't let go. They won't stop because they can't stand that you're still walking tall and strong. They hate that you're in your power. They hate that you know who you are. And you have to remember all the people that they had conned. They're all fighting now. Nobody's getting along because it's all coming out. They tried to cause you physical pain, and then they're like, oh, it's not me. It was you. What are you talking about? These are gaslighters, okay? Somebody just got a message that they were supposed to pass on to you, Empress, and I think you're probably like me. You don't care. You're not concerned about what anybody from your past has to say to you because you know that anybody that would come towards you from your past at this point, it's only to save their own ass. They don't care about you. They're just worried. And many of these people are continuing to say, because the crimes they've committed, that they're in communication with you. You get along. You hang out, and you don't. But they need this because they've all gone into court and lied on you. See? Ear in reverse, you don't want to hear it. You don't care. It doesn't, you're like, there's nothing any of you can come to me and say that will ever, ever, ever make anything right. When any of you can bring my dad back from the dead, then we'll have a conversation. That's what I have to say to all of you. When you can bring my dad back from the dead, then let's talk, okay? But since you can't, we got nothing to talk about. Nothing. Zilch. Not interested in anything. So they've been gossiping about you with this in reverse. And now the gossip is going backwards. Okay? They had a hate train, a hate campaign. They had all these people on board that were being paid to gang stalk you, to hack you, to physically stalk you, just like me. And because people are starting to see the truth now, things are starting to make sense to other people. Remember, when you join these organizations, these groups of people, everybody is connected for a reason that is not of truth. They're connected for greed. So you got to think about all these people. You really going to trust any of these people that you're all hanging and working with? You're all crooked. You're all corrupt. Can you imagine hanging out with these people? How could you ever trust any of them? So it's over. It's over. And there's court officials. They don't want to hear it anymore. They don't want to hear it anymore. And it's really bad when these court officials like me, not one time has anybody ever come to me about all the allegations made against me, all the horrible, rotten things that people have gone and lied under oath in court or signed statements on. Nobody, not one person has ever come and spoke to me. You want to know why? Because they were involved. All these court officials, all these crooked cops, private investigators, because they're all in on it too. So how can they come talk to you? They can't, because they're a part of it. So the court system has a big problem because justice has not been here for many of us. We have not been protected. And I'm going to say it again right now. The court systems, there's several court precincts that are very aware that there's many of us that there has been hits put out on us more than once. And somebody went and made a confession and they're not doing a damn thing about it. This is going to be a very, very big problem. Pelvis. So somebody's been doing spell work on your pelvis because this is all about fertility, your creativity, of course, sexuality, right? And it's the passage. Part of the birth canal through the pelvis. So they want to stop you from manifesting anything. And your pelvis is also about the feeling of being safe. So they want you to feel scared, unprotected, at any minute something really bad will happen to you. Four of Cups. So here's the old Pisces sitting here going, all right. So I got a lot of choices here because I conned a lot of people about this Empress. Which option do I want to go with? Well, Six of Wands in reverse. None of these options are going to work. This came out crossed because this Pisces is a stalker as well. And there's more than one. She has a group of little followers that are her little minions. And she's also had them in on this because they were getting paid. It's over for all of them. It's over. It's over. Then we have Knight of Wands and Nine of Wands. Wanting to go into battle with you, Empress. That's all this is. And this is, too, that she'll do anything for money. She doesn't care. She swings every direction. She'll do anything. So she spread a rumor that that was you doing that. And it was her the whole time. Well, the group that she joined has now put her on the outside. Going, you caused us too many problems. You brought way too much attention to our organization. You're out. The Mother Star. There you are, Empress. There you are. You're also the High Priestess. Now, there's another individual in this group that doesn't like you. And this person's never even met you. It's just one of her friends. But she's gotten this friend so whacked out in her brain and so convinced that you're such a problem. So this person feels like, well, I'm going to put a target on your back too. So they've gone ahead, reopened their little fake operation that's fraudulent, and they're targeting you again. Yep. Now, this is this friend and her cohort, we'll call it. I don't pick up that they're married, okay? She's brought him in on this, too. Ace of Wands. Huh. You know what that is right there, right? With this, the way it is. Sexual rituals. Seven of Swords. Didn't work out for these guys like they thought. Nope. There you are, Empress. It's not working. Page of Wands. This is, once again, little minions in this group that they're a bunch of nobodies, but they're going to end up ruining their lives. Can you imagine being this young, a page, and you don't even know this person, but you're willing because these people tell you, well, if you go do this to this person, guess what you're going to get? Well, we already got a death certificate for him. We just got to take him out. And then once we take him out, oh, we're going to all have millions. It's all lies. Four of Wands. Here's a family in here. This is a couple. They're fire signs. One's a Leo, and the other one's a Leo. They head up the operation. They stand behind the scenes. They set everybody up very strategically. And they make sure that there's a paper trail to all these people. So when the operation goes haywire, they all get in trouble. Meanwhile, these two just, they just go a whole nother direction. Because they're the ones that know the higher ups. All these people are being used for an agenda. Yep. 9 of Swords in spirit. So, this couple, the whole thing was to get this empress here, stuck in bed, in her head, sick, distraught, paralyzed, literally, can't do a thing. Spirit says, yeah, I don't think so. I'll just take care of her myself. Let's get you guys some names. Someone's name is Celine. Somebody's name is Rupert, Dolores, Dion. Someone's last name is Dixon. I'm getting that Dodge Durango again. That's twice now. Somebody definitely has it. Maybe the reason why they're bringing this Dodge Durango up again is because maybe that was payment to somebody. Was they bought him a Dodge Durango. Well, you won't be driving that for much longer. It wasn't even yours to begin with. Stolen money. That bought it. And that's the thing is these people take gifts. They have no idea where they came from. And then some of them do. And those are the ones that are even going to be in more trouble. Willingly and knowingly taking something out of a stolen inheritance. There's big time troubles for that. Oh yeah, big time. Apparently you got a new car, Shanna, off my inheritance, huh? Not for long. Somebody's name is Jude. And someone's last name is Jenkins. Someone's name is Joy. Williams. Wilkinson. Somebody is Slavic. Someone's Polish. I don't even know what this is for somebody. It's going to pertain to only like probably one person. But somebody, I don't know what this has to do with someone's lineage line. But someone comes from a German lineage line, and there was a lot of prosperity there. And so somebody has a doppelganger that's running around that says that they're German, that you're copycat, you're German. They're really not. That's all coming out. It's all coming out. Because apparently they just went to court recently, whoever this person is, and they made them take a DNA test. They swabbed them. And they're like, yeah, you're not German at all. That's for somebody. I don't know who that's for, but that's for someone. Someone's last name is Brennan. Someone's name is Ross Doyle. I keep hearing Jenkins again. Jermaine. Jermaine keeps coming out. Colt. Clint. Todd is a corrupt judge in Utah. Yeah. He's in charge of letting my inheritance be stolen. Let someone sign my signature when I wasn't even present. They didn't even bother to date it or anything, and he just accepted it right into the court. No problem. Don and Meyer. One more. Someone's name is Devin. Someone calls someone ma'am. Ma'am. Monique. What is this? Antonio. We've had Antonio a couple times. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Somebody's from New Jersey, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Sioux City, Minnesota, Iowa, Overton, Eaton. I just heard Luna, Lynn, Megan, Allie, Val, Bryson. I heard Brody, Gavin, Victoria, Barletta, Hale, Clara with a K, Tim. Tim's in deep trouble. He still thinks he's getting away with what he did. Yeah, that Ducati that you got, it will be taken away. Have you wrecked it again? Ray. Ray's back. Ray hasn't been around for a while. Kathy with a K. Camry. JP. Tim again. Yeah, you're toast, dude. You and Melissa. Roseanne. Kit. Courtney. Again. You're toast, too. Annalisa. Celine. I know I said that. Elton. Priscilla. So funny how you chose to get involved in this. Destroy what you have left the rest of your life, huh? Okay. And it's funny because you're plotting against my brother. You and Dave. Curtis. Reese. Aspen. Someone's name is Sunday. Shanna. Yeah, Shanna. Shouldn't have used your job the way you did to try to screw me with your sister. Amber. Yeah, this is sad. She's a DEA profiler in my family. And she couldn't even figure out that they murdered my dad. So you suck as a DEA profiler, sweetheart. But then you went ahead and got involved, didn't you? That's why at Poppy's funeral, when you walked past me, you were looking at the ground. You couldn't even look me in the face because you're trash. 1111. Zach. Oh, look, there's her husband. He's DEA too. Well, he's retired now. He's busy drowning in a bottle. Jude. And he used all his connections with the Coast Guard, the Navy, to do all kinds of corrupt stuff too with my family. Jude. Howard. Someone's last name is Fox. Someone's name is Farah. Fiona. Rhonda. Emily. Erica. Elisa. Brittany. Cameron. Parker. That's come up more than once. Matthews. Carter. That's come up more than once. Oscar. That's come up more than once. Gordon. Bronson. I just heard Bagley. Tucker. Carolyn. Oh, there you are. It's not good when you use the Mormon church as a weapon. That's not good. Quit sending the missionaries to my house. Pretty soon it's going to be borderlining harassment. Liam. Javon. Holland. Chico. Rico. Ivy. Someone's name is Indy. Vicky. Jukes. Cato. Bailey. Mauricio. Quan. Higby. Pope. Colette. I don't know how to say this last name. Kostek. Kostek. Brett. You're stupid. Sosa. Seville. Can't even believe you got involved in that shit, but whatever. Aisha. Lovey-dovey. Someone's lovey-dovey. Gonzalez. Someone's name is Tabitha. Charlotte. That's come up more than once. Tasha. Andy. Pearl. Bear. Alex. White. Lou. Burke. Jill. Gilb. Malcolm. Tanner. Oh, we got a sewer maiden. Richie. Cohen. Julie. Olivia. And Vance. Okay, let's get you some messages. Someone's trolling you, collective. Yeah, someone's trolling you. We got Jamaica on the top there. Somebody's a snowboarder, and they're a good one, too. Whoever that is. Like, we're talking Olympic snowboarder. Yeah, that's for someone. That's awesome. Oh my God, I'm getting that sleeping with your wife again. Somebody is sleeping with somebody's wife. And this person, okay, so they're telling me, okay, the man that doesn't realize that somebody's sleeping with his wife, it's because he's too wrapped up in his past divine feminine and getting back with her. And she's never going to get back with you, sir. No, I don't even know where that came from. I don't ever use sir, but I just heard California. Yeah, anyway, you need to worry about who your wife is sleeping with. I have a feeling it's one of your friends. Yeah, I do. I really think it's one of your friends, man. I heard, and this has nothing to do with, I heard Pisces again. Yeah, there's government contractors here, collective, that have been contracted to do things to you because you're a holistic healer and they don't like this. You're waking the collective up and you're helping out with, because you're a part of the spiritual crew, man. You're part of the spirit crew here. You're definitely a starseed, okay? You're an earth angel individual. You're beautiful. You're creative. You're smart. You're fun. I heard you're sexy, but you're not like slutty, sewer maiden sexy. No, you're very, very elegant, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, you're elegant. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, okay? That bothers a lot of people. We got avenues of Salt Lake City, where I live. I don't live in the Avs, but yeah, someone lives in the Avs. All right. Let's give her another. Oh, we got Dubai. Okay, we got Dubai. And there's a lot of people doing cons and scams out of Dubai. Especially scary oil deals and contracts. Okay. Scammer is getting caught up. What's that? Put yourself in timeout. You should have not went overboard and on the wrong side of the tracks. What else do we have? You forgave when your heart was broken. That's really cool if you can do that. Somebody lives in Linden. This is in Utah. There's a detective here. What about this detective? Castle Rock, Colorado. And scheming, plotting, causing drama for you. This private detective. Must know my family. Right? My family's used my brother's brother-in-law forever because he owns his own PI firm. They've used him for years to do false investigations on me. False reports. Go in. Yeah, crooked PI. There you go. Crooked PI. How you doing, Kev? How much of my inheritance went into your fraudulent business, huh? Don't worry. That's coming out in the courts. All coming out. You and Shanna won't be married much longer either. No. You two got together on fraudulent terms anyways. You were both cheating on your spouses. And then you run around with your noses in the air like you're better than me. That's hilarious. 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 Flying monkeys on the loose, collective. Yeah, flying monkeys on the loose. All right. Oh, that one went on the ground. Hold on. It's a serial killer. Oh, wasn't that nice? Hmm. All right. Man, these ones that keep hitting the floor. What is that one? Oh, that's agape. That's a good one. We want that one. That's all about unconditional love. Agape, man. Whoops. Ah. Somebody does not like me coming online. They hate it. They think they have me gone. They think they have me shut up. Because somebody just recently went into court and tried to steal my business. Now, how is that, right? And then they don't even contact you. No, they just go ahead into court and try to steal it without your knowledge. But that's because it's a crooked judge that told them, oh, don't worry. Just come in with the fake documentation. We'll pull this through. How much am I going to get for this? What do I get out of this? Yeah. All right. Somebody is from New York City. The Big Apple. Yeah. All right. Spirit says one more time through. Don't want any of them flip out. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to get any more on the floor. Somebody loves orchids. And you know, I love orchids too. They're very hard to keep growing though. They are. You have to be a special person. Got to have a real green thumb. And orchids, they are so susceptible to their environment. They're susceptible. So like you move them from one room to another and the temperature changes, they'll croak. They'll totally croak without you first fertilizing them, making sure that their soil that they're in has been amended. Yeah, orchids are very, and they have to be fed special food. Vienna, Austria. Somebody loves Fleetwood Mac. I love Fleetwood Mac. All right, be your own boss. Someone admires you and adores you, collective. Why would they not, right? What's there not to love about you? But somebody's also body shaming you. You know, this is what kills me. This is the kind of karmic individual that you dated once, okay? They love you, they admire you, they adore you, but they're not with you. So they got to body shame you to the very person they're in bed with. But mind you, if they're willing to body shame you with that person, when they're not with the current person they're with, they're body shaming that person too. Oh yeah, 100%. Car salesman, web developer, paramedic, clubbing. Someone loves clubbing. Somebody loves Johnny Cash that goes clubbing. They like to play the stupid card though too. It's Capricorn. Here's Linden, Utah again. Wolf in sheep's clothing. An auntie. Oh, this must be mine. Oh. Broken windows in her home or car. If it hasn't happened yet, it's gonna. Remember all those people that you got involved with to harm and hurt me? Woo! They're not happy with you. The Big Apple, Castle Rock, Colorado. Bye-bye, bitches. New Jersey loves to hear themselves talk. Taking loans off the insurance policies that they took out on you. You're not even dead. God. Oh, agape. Scorned lover going to prison. I'm laughing because they're talking to me the whole time. Spirit. Okay. So we got to go back to this auntie. This is for someone besides me. So this auntie that, you know, she swore to God that she loved you. She was there the day you're born. You were just the, apple of her eye, right? There was someone you dated, and she swore that they were the biggest scum of the scum. Okay? They took a trip somewhere. They got it on. Oh my God. And this person, you would never think in a million years these two come together because he did it on purpose. She's getting blackmailed now. Brainwashed. Oh, new levels, new devils, an uncle. Oh, he stepped up, didn't he? Oh, yeah. Chicken shit. Oh, my God. They are laughing so hard on the other side right now. Oh, someone's from Paris. I don't know where that just came from, but someone's from Paris. Okay. House hopper wants to come back. This is the house hopper, the body hopper. He's a car. He doesn't hold a job, though, so we can never call him a job hopper. He'll couch hop. He'll dick hop. I'm not even going to tell you what they just said. All right, we're moving on. He's a mamby-pamby man. My dad is here. That was his word. Oh, fake spiritualist trying to be you, divine femme. Stolen vehicle. Oh, yeah, this fake spiritualist. Yeah, stolen vehicle because they got it with your inheritance. You know, I had somebody, so this is, yeah. So, my ex-husband got a vehicle somehow off my back, right? Brand new, nice truck. And then I caught him stalking me in it. I'm like, there you are, Douglas. It's white. It's big. Like, you can't miss it. And there's been more people that have gotten cars off of my back, and then they stalk me in the car that I actually paid for. Oh, a Lutheran. Yeah, a good old Lutheran. Illusions are backfiring. Someone did you dirty. Oh, boy. They're delusional now. Convinced a lawyer with demonic sex to go against you. This is so my family. Oh, they're in a miserable marriage, though. Wednesday, something's going to happen. Sister-in-law. Oh. Some of you, your sister-in-law, all right? So this is your brother's wife. They're sleeping with a lawyer, and your brother doesn't know it. And the lawyer's trying to, this is different, and the lawyer's trying to convince them, because they know how much money that this family has, right? And so they're trying to convince this sister-in-law to stay with them. Oh, they will. They're stupid. They will. They're gonna believe that they're gonna clean house on your brother. And they just might. Who knows? Okay, the movie 13 Lives. Someone needs to watch it. You'll get some answers. Telling people that you call them, you text them, you drive by their house. Yeah, bullshit. Someone is trolling you. There's Dubai. Movie, Meet the Parents. Someone, that's their life. Side chick. Brother. Say, brother's got a side chick and his wife doesn't know it. How's Tashara or Danielle? They know you know. Wire fraud. Oh, yeah. They've done this so much. I can't even begin to tell you. My family's all about the wire fraud. Yep. Somebody loves Foursquare as a kid. I did. I'd still play that game if I had the Foursquare. You need holy water. Someone just did a seance. But did you know that it comes from the French word sessions? That means to sit and have communication with spirits. It doesn't mean to be demonic. Somebody wants to apologize to you, collective, because they're going down, because they're an accessory to the theft that was done to you. Because they were told if they did this, they'd get advancement in their career. Electronic harassment. Oh, they're big into this stuff. Yeah. Someone is studying you. to come take advantage of you. Well, good luck with that. You'll never even make it. A Gemini. Yeah. See, my mother's a groomer. That's what she has spent her whole life. That's all she's managed to do. Oh, wait. She managed to sacrifice my father. She sacrificed her own mother, too. She's tried to sacrifice me and both my kids. So I guess she has a few accomplishments, right? She did a great job grooming my brother. Oh, she groomed him all right. And then she groomed the whole family. Absolutely. How's that working out for you, Courtney? Oh, we got Captain Obvious here that she groomed. Born again Christian that was groomed. Someone from Sugar House, Utah groomed. Oh, now they want to chase you. Stevens, that's out of nowhere. Pay attention. Runner energy. You're being guided by a sheep that's leading the sheep off the cliff. Yep, that's my mother. Satanic cult within a church. Oh, all day long, baby. Father-in-law involved in that. Someone's father-in-law. Kentucky. It's a setup. Thinks you always they think you're always talking about them. You're not. You don't give two shits. But the reason why these people think this is because they're doing it to you. That's why. Sacrificing the persons that tried to sacrifice you. See how this works? I keep trying to tell these people, why would you think that you get within one of these satanic groups, all right? Whatever they're called, whatever the title on the group is. We don't care. It's all bad. That's all that matters. But why when you get with these types of people, you can't trust them. You're asking them to commit crimes, or you're going to them to commit crimes for you, or you're being a part of a group because you believe that's going to elevate you, or you're going to get something out of this monetarily, or moved up into some, like a promotion into something, or initiated in, right? So these are all scum. And you think that they are going to have your back, huh? You think they're going to be loyal to you in the end? Oh, get real. Like, you people need to grow up. Your bestie is your backstabber. Yeah, no one cares. Cody, Wyoming. Serial killer. An auntie. Imagine that. I know my aunt put a hit out on me. Oh, yeah. It was a shooter she hired. With money she stole. Stuck in your North Node collective. And they can't stand this because they want you in your South Node. But you're not. You're stuck in the North. You're not going anywhere. Crooked PI. Oh, yeah. Hold your head high. Brother. Airline attendant. Ooh, someone's getting it on. Defamation of character. You're going to be doing a lawsuit for this. And you're going to be doing a lawsuit for pain and suffering. Okay? Venice, Italy. Yeah, they think when they take these things overseas that you can never do anything to them about it. Wait till overseas gets involved. These are transcontinental crimes. Somebody's a day trader. Yeah. Keith Urban. Someone loves Keith Urban. Empowered. Love is your language, collective. Unattended death. They're in big trouble. Yeah, big trouble. My dad's death certificate, nothing but lies all over the whole damn thing. Lies. And now I know why my brother would not let me go to the day to take my dad down to be cremated. Because if I would have seen my dad, all hell would have broke loose. Muscle cars. That's interesting. My brother loves those. Italy. Again, somebody's definitely from Italy. Oh, they're moving in silence, collective. They're from a Roman bloodline. They think they're bad. Yeah. Ooh, Byron. Pay attention to that. Stage your death. Oh, my family did that. They even practiced how they were all going to cry about me. And they'd get up there and they'd video it. And they'd all come up. And it's all bullshit. A Navy SEAL. Ha, ha, ha. Weird, Zach, how you came up, huh? You're wearing a SEAL, but you're Coast Guard. Anyways, A-line haircut. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Oh, these people, they crack me up. All right, who's next? Let's see. I just heard there's an old song. Yeah, I can hear it in my head right now. Love is in the air. Da-na-na-na. So love is in the air for somebody. Okay? Love is always the answer. Let it guide your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Ankle. And I just heard somebody is... So, have you ever heard the term, little dogs, they're ankle biters? There's a karmic out here. That's just an ankle biter. They're your ankle biter, whoever I'm talking to. This person gets on your nerves. Anyways, whoever you are, you're a flexible person, okay? You think before you act, okay? Whoever you are, you don't like unexpected things. You're probably I can feel like you got a lot of Virgo in your chart. You're a detail-oriented person. Virgos hate it when people get their shit out of whack, okay? They like to make lists. You could have Cancer too, though. You could have Gemini, but whoever you are, you plan everything out. And when someone throws a wrench in there, you're like, yeah, that's not going to work for me. So with this ankle, you are flexible, but Spirit's telling me to tell you, you're going to have some obstacles that are going to be thrown in your path. You're going to have some past life lessons being brought back to see if you really learned them. And that's going to be the key here with your flexibility. You are not a person that treads softly, and they're saying that you're going to have to. There's going to be a bunch of twists and turns. There's something that you're going to have to make a quick change about, like a total switcheroo, okay? You're stuck with an ankle biter. It's a masculine I'm picking up on. You're stuck with an ankle biter. This person gets on your nerves. There is a group of individuals, and I know this because I've had this done to me. I don't know if they're warlocks, they're witches, they're sorcerers, sorceress. Who gives a shit, right? It's all dark. Somebody doesn't want me talking. It's all demonic. But anyways, they came together to work on your nervous system. I've had this done to me so many times. And it just backfired huge because they just tried it on me again. So they're telling me, if you're having nerve pain and you've never really had it before, I'm not saying that it's not real, but it's put on to you. So you need to not accept it. It's not yours to own. When these people do this stuff, they're breaking all the spiritual laws. It's just like when they do these like demonic contracts where they step in and somebody, they have a ritual and they put someone in your place, and somebody does a spiritual marriage and these rituals and they pretend to be you. Like, it's the most pathetic bullshit I've ever heard in the world. Like, come on, grow up, people. Anyway, it's the same thing. Okay? There's a ritual here that was done. Somebody was put in your place, divine masculine. Okay? And this even kills me more. Why would you volunteer to be the scapegoat? Why would you let people use your vessel to harm and hurt another person? Whoever this person is, this is so wrong. And I can't believe this person let them do this. They inflicted pain on this person. Like torture pain. To create such trauma for you, whoever I'm talking to. And this person, I don't know. I picked up in the last reading on a female that did the same bullshit, and she ended up not making it. Whoever this guy was, he came through, but he's not okay now. No, he's not okay. He'll never be okay. And they're just going to keep using his vessel till his vessel wears out. Once his wanger can't get up anymore, he's done. They'll get rid of him. They'll just, they'll chop him up and use him for whatever. But anyway, You're not responding to these people, so this is driving them nuts because they don't know. Like, you're in hermit mode, so they have no idea if this worked on you or not. You may feel very sensitive right now. You may feel like you've got pinched nerves all over. It's a figment of your imagination that they've created. They coordinated this pain for you. They put this person through so much stress, and they believed it would go right onto you. Whoever this masculine energy that they picked, oh, he was a wingman of yours. He was one of your wingmen. Interesting. Wow. Anyway, you have a lot of courage. So you're going to pull through this. You also have hope. Okay? You forgave yourself. You walked away. You know these people I'm talking about. You know this group. But you're done. You walked out. You're healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved one surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. There's a divine feminine. Whew, you love very much. This masculine who I'm talking to, I don't know that you have a natural ability to heal people through your hands. Like Reiki. Just like Jesus did. That's what you have. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. The past is now behind you because you released it and you're embracing new possibilities. A new path is now being forged and it's now available to you to follow and let it unfold. There you go. Look, you're in this beautiful Apollo energy, god of prophecy and healing. You're a healer, divine masculine. Okay? You need to embrace your artistic side more. Okay? You're listening to your intuition more than you did before, but you keep questioning it. So test it on things that it won't be too detrimental if you don't listen. Does that make sense? Test it. Okay? You have great foresight, and it's going to bring a lot of positive changes. I'm picking up on a Leo masculine. You have heavy Leo in your chart. Your divine feminine, she's got the Rhea, Ops, goddess of fertility and harvest. She harvests new beginnings. Okay? She's definitely got heavy Scorpio energy, okay? In her, this is definitely, she carries this energy. Okay? The daughter of the Phoenix rising, okay? She welcomes change. Even if it's scary, she welcomes it. She brings towers. When people come for her, oh, this feminine, she doesn't even sting them anymore with her stinger. She just gives them a tower. She's done. There's no more warnings. This divine feminine, she's like, yeah, I'm over it. I don't give warnings anymore. I just give towers. Wow. She's full of new ideas. Okay, you guys are going to come together, and this is who you're going to be. Psyche and Eros. Mortal of soul and god of love. Love is inevitable. Be open to the possibility of love unexpectedly entering your life. This masculine left this group for this divine feminine. She doesn't know it. Not yet. This is a big deal for him. Because when he left this group, he knew they were going to attack him. He knew that they would try to destroy him because they already tried to destroy her. And it came to a point where he couldn't have it anymore. He couldn't watch it. He couldn't be a part of it. He never was a big part of taking her out. But he stood by and didn't do anything. So I don't know if she's going to accept you back in, but this is who you two are supposed to be. I hope you two can come back together because this would be an amazing love story. It really would. Yeah. Wow. You guys have a lot to do together. Okay. So this is Iris and Arcus and Hyperion. Okay. He's the god of light and vision. And she's the goddess of rainbows and endeavors. So she's a messenger. She delivers messages from the higher realms, this divine feminine, okay? She listens to signs and synchronicities and patterns and the whole bit. When the other side's, just throwing gemstones down on her as clues, she knows exactly what they are. She doesn't ever question it. Not anymore. No. And this masculine, his job is to illuminate the path ahead for both of them. Okay? He's also supposed to bring some clarity and some insight from the shadows. I'll put it that way. Bring a different understanding to her and her life as well. Okay? So that's beautiful. Beautiful. All right. We got Fernando, Malcolm, TJ, Jocko, Richardson, Alan, Melanie, Julius. I just heard Valerie, and this is Valkyrie, Philip, Dean, Scott, Lugo, Park, Christelle, Dirk. We've had Dirk the other way. Miriam, Welsh, Marina, Turner, Cy, Autumn, Anita, RJ. I just heard KJ, Shelton. I heard DJ too. Heard Byron, Bernard. Bernard is back. He hasn't been around for a while. Angelica, Amber. More than once on Amber. Micah, Rebecca, Dixon, Holly, Rush, Martin. Someone's name is Easton, Edward, Kevin, Samuel, Jeff, Wesley, Trey, Todd, Tawny, Kendra, Nick, Robert, Gardner, Andy, Solomon, Buddy, Louisa, and Karen. God, I keep hearing Bianca again. What is the deal with Bianca? I grew up with the Bianca. That's not a normal name, so there's definitely something here about Bianca. It's driving me crazy. They keep telling me Bianca. All right. What do we got? Somebody loves to watch, the show Practical Jokers. My son and I love that show. It's so hilarious. Somebody is a 1%er. That's scary. There's a grandmother figure that is trying to basically talk someone up, bribe someone up to come back in for a divine feminine again. And, drug her and have her kidnapped and taken away so that they can finish her off. All right. That's for somebody. Probably my mother. Someone loves bowling. I love bowling. Someone's a Virgo. This is so weird. I just heard someone drives a hatchback. I don't know where that just came from. Someone's like a dispatcher for the police. Okay. Someone's from Malibu. Somebody lives by the Hudson River. I keep hearing Nasu again. I know I'm not saying it right. Nasu, wherever that's at. And I don't even have a card for that, but they keep saying it. Someone's from, I think we had the Cayman Islands already once, right? I just heard Normandy. Normandy? Somebody's shell company that they thought they could hide money in. That's going down. How's those shell companies working out for you, Justin? Huh? You and my brother? Fraudulent bullshit. Y'all think you're so goddamn smart. It's hilarious. Someone's got a chopper. Yeah, someone loves Harleys. This card came up, and someone's name is Pearl. Again, I just heard that, Pearl. I think that's such a pretty name. I love the name Grace or Gracie. Always love that name. Oh. Oh, God. I've picked up on this so much. So there's a whack job out here. Her name is Caitlin. She and Steve, they're con artists. They're military, blah, 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 blah. They're human traffickers. They got involved with my family. They've come after me. They've come after several of you. Okay? Yeah, anyway. She's been in and out of the mental hospital so many times in her life, and that's where they hide her when she gets super duper out of control. Okay? She's back in there again. And this is bullshit that they do this for her because she is a serial killer. Okay? She grooms young children and men. She commits heinous crimes. And they put her back in there to hide her, to save her. She needs to be euthanized. Somebody's Japanese. Yeah, she's disgusting. Disgusting. Private wealth management. Imagine that after what I just said. This is where they're hiding money. Yep. Because of your father's vendetta. So this is either your mother or your father, but because of their vendetta with you, many people will go down because they're greedy. So all of you that thought it was so great to team up with my mother over her fake ass vendetta with me, you destroyed your lives for nothing. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. You're gonna need it. Sister, your family is painting a picture to your kids that you are unstable to get them to go against you. My mother has tried this. So this is someone, my brother's tried this. All of my family's tried this with my kids. But anyways, somebody has a sister here, and they're doing this to your kids right now. Okay? Your sister. Your ex is being used as a mole. Oh, I got 3 ex-husbands. They're all bastards. They're all users. They're all greedy. They're all takers. And they would all love to see something bad happen to me. So I really hope you're all being used as moles now. And I have one. We were together 5 years. I was pregnant, lost the baby. And wouldn't be surprised that they're using him too. But anyways, action taken in the past coming back to bite you in the ass. Someone is going to need counseling and therapy after this. Watching you for your family. A boy toy. Gotta love that, right? Jamaican. Trinidad. Fake power of attorney again. Sewer maiden. Gotta love it when a sewer maiden gets a fake power of attorney, right? Detective. Government contracts. There we go again with those. Works for UPS. Dating a black hole. Astral projecting to you. This astral projecting is so stupid, so dumb. And there's so many people that believe that they're astral projecting. They're not. They're not. They're not. It's like there's a whole bunch of you out here, you think you know how to remote view. You don't. Now that's hilarious. Karmic has no idea who the daddy is. You bruise their ego, collective. This person that drives a chopper. Somebody is an elementary school teacher and they got a bambino on the way. Okay? They went overboard on you, collective. There's no more confusion about this person. Silicon Valley. New Devils, New Levels. Toledo, Ohio. Someone is trying to get you fired. Yeah. We've seen this how many times? You want to know how many times my family's tried this shit? Just wait till your coworkers are going down. And how dumb are they going to feel when they go down because of your family and your family's vendetta with you? It is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in the world. They deserve to go down. Okay? Altered your birth record. Done that to me. Someone's about to call the cleaner. Someone's going to be taken out. It's the only reason you call the cleaner. Okay? You are all they can think about. Oh, that's awesome. Right? But they're, yeah, well, we're not going to go there. Deuces. You know your worth, collective. Living off your inheritance and your trust. So many people have been doing this for years off mine. I think it's funny. All I've done is work my ass off since I got divorced. That's it. Just worked. Why everybody else has been going on vacations and having these giant holidays and trips and buying all kinds of things on my money. Meanwhile, I have to struggle. This is another reason why nobody will come talk to me of any authority, because they've been living off my trust too and my inheritance that was stolen. You are beyond beautiful in every way. Please don't forget that. Using this person to hurt you. Yeah, that's not going to work. Someone is looking at you as another piece of ass. Truck driver. Yeah, meanwhile, this person's hauling all kinds of... Nah, I'm not even going to say it, but they're hauling. I'm just going to say bodies. There's a truck driver out here that pretends they don't haul for a group of people that are human traffickers and organ traffickers, but they do. Yeah. They even have whole like in some of these truck drivers that are driving, they have a whole operating room set up in it, and they go ahead and they grab people, and as they're going down the road, they're taking all their organs out and all that. They get to another place, they dump them off. I wonder why a lot of homeless people are disappearing out of the cities. This is why. Malibu. Short hair. They believe they are a supreme being. That's my mother. Betrayal, using their badge. Gotta love that one. Ponytail. Orion Confederation. Pulling strings for his karmic. They don't like you or what you stand for. A Taurus. And see, this is like, then move on. Why do you people not understand about moving on? People can have their opinions. You know, if somebody doesn't agree with me, I'm okay with it. I don't care. Like, whatever. But if I don't like somebody or I don't resonate with somebody, I'm not going to go attack them. I'm not going to go start a hate train or a hate campaign. I will move on. It's just like when I am on YouTube or whatever platform, and I'm watching podcasts or I'm watching videos or whatever it is, educational stuff, and you click on and you don't resonate with that person. I don't ever go give people thumbs down. Just because I don't resonate with them doesn't mean other people won't. I don't go in their comments and leave shitty ass comments or get in there and act like an idiot and I'm an adult. I just move on. Scroll. I don't know why you people can't get this. Toyota. Someone drives a Toyota. America First Credit Union. My ex-husband is in so much trouble. He's been funneling all kinds of my money through America First Credit Union. Douglas. End of a tough cycle, buddy. Listen to Spirit now. Sydney, Australia. God has called you to lead. You are at war with yourself. Angel number 333. I am powerful. There's a hubby here. A dispatcher. Sister. That's very confident. Someone is never happy or satisfied, though. So there's a sister, overconfident, never happy, never satisfied. Flying monkeys. Coming soon. A karmic near you. Oh, look, the garbage took itself out. You got to love that, man. We got a publicist here. A singer. Someone loves Bryan Adams. I do, too. And he is back on the road. Doing a tour. It'll be awesome, man. Vienna, Austria. I think I said that earlier. Loves bowling. Secretly in love with you. Using fake message apps to communicate with people as you. So, there's a whole crew of people. Family, friends, hired on, bribed on. Has to do with my situation. I've told you guys gazillion times. I will never reach out to any of you for services. I never have. I never will. But I do have to continue to warn you that my phone has been hacked. My phone has been cloned. My aunt, my mother, my brother, my uncles, my other aunts, my cousins, my extended family members, the judge, lawyers, insurance agents. I could go on and on. The crooked doctors. They've all teamed up. And they have stolen all kinds of pictures out of my phone because I go in and they delete things out of my phone. Isn't that nice of them? They've made all kinds of fake profiles of me, and it's not me. And they've been messaging people, emailing people as me. They've been even attacking people. I'm aware of that. They've even been threatening people that have other platforms. I would never, ever, ever, ever do that. I have no desire for any of that stuff. Would never do it. But they're doing it. There's a couple of people that they've gotten money out of, apparently. I've never seen a dime of it. And this is a deadly game to play. When you're stealing somebody's identity, you're in their phone, taking their pictures, and you've created a profile that's not good, and you're scamming people as someone else. Do you not understand how illegal that is and how many laws you broke? And then when you actually get money from another person, being another person, do you not understand the laws you broke? You people are screwed that have done this as me. And it's coming to an end. So if any of you have had anybody attempt you as me or as my platform, it's not me. Report them to the police immediately. Report them to YouTube if they're reaching out on YouTube to you. Okay? It's not me. I promise you that. Scheming, plotting, causing drama for you. Champions are made in the struggle, not the easy moments. Someone loves tea. Karmic flunkies back to square one. LPN. FBI involved now. Unsubscribe to the people committed to misunderstanding you. You should have never lied under oath. Trinidad. That's twice on that. They are not going to reach out. Sleeping with your wife. That's come up so many times. Okay? You took on a crazy ass karmic that is now a karmic liability. cut cords to your family. They sold you out, and they're selling out on all these people now. Now they're selling out on the very people that they hired and bribed to come up against you. I said it would happen. Here it is. Dressed down and casual. You forgave even when your heart was broken. The devil is playing innocent. Oh. Loves chick flicks. Joined a white supremacist group. Karmic narc wants you in suspense. You're not. Somebody's a high school teacher in a frenzy over you. And somebody's a substitute teacher too, but that's middle school. Candace. Pay attention, Candace. Depression. Choking on their lies. Depleted by the karmic. Exhausted from all the lies and scams they have done to you. Trash box. Cobra sports car. My little brother. Iron Maiden. Someone loves Iron Maiden. Put yourself in timeout. On the wrong side of the tracks. A Sagittarius. Your ex just bought the karmic new batteries. Lance. Pay attention. Your sister is having an affair behind her husband's back. Unlawful possession of another's identification. There's a whole bunch of you that my mother was handing those out like candy. Good luck. Good luck. But when you think you're invincible and nobody can ever do anything to you because of who you know, you wait to see who they're going to turn into. What's the right word I'm searching for? A lesson. There's some people here that don't know when to stop. They've been told over and over to stop what they're doing to us, and they don't listen because they don't give a shit. Because they've gotten away with it for so long, they're going to be turned into a lesson. Oh, this is a big one here. What do we got? These are in reverse. Oh, boy. Someone's not listening to their angels. Somebody's very down and out. You're supposed to be a beacon of light, and I know it's hard when people are tearing you down. I'm picking up on somebody that feels like they're going to lose everything. I know that feeling. But that's because they want you to feel this. All right, so I'm going to have to tell another story here. Okay, hold on. So you're a guiding light. You're a natural person that uplifts people, that brings joy into people's lives. You're a giver, a giant giver. And you haven't been receiving what you give. You will always go the extra mile. Every part of your life right now feels like a tower. Everything you do comes undone. It's because it was planned that way. And I know that's hard to hear. And it's unfair. But this is your last test. This is the test of all tests. So your family has joined a group of people. You don't fit the image that they want. They present an image publicly that they want people to believe. It's really not who they are, but they've gotten away with this for years. And you refuse to be a part of whatever it is that they do behind the scenes. You figured it out. You won't participate, so you went away. And that wasn't good enough because they've always been worried that you may tell. I don't know if you said something before you parted and went your own way from this family, or you just went away. But much like me, They've done everything to destroy you. You've gone out, you've tried to start your own business, and they're like, oh, hell no, you don't get to have a business either. You either do what we say, follow what we say and do, or you get nothing in your life. And we have all the money to destroy you because we took everything that was yours. So how dare you? So like me, they've infiltrated every part of your life. You've had to move several times like me, over and over. And they think this is the funniest thing when they do this because they know it costs you a lot of money every time you have to move, right? Being they call you a broke bitch behind the scenes, but they stole everything from you. Amazing how they do this, right? They've tried to get you fired at your job. Mm-hmm. Yep. You've been divorced a couple times like me. Your mother has slept with one of your ex-husbands, by the way. You were very close to your sister. You had a sister that you were very close to. Your family decided that they were going to use this sister to take your place. They just get rid of you. She'd just step in and be you. Take your spot. And they told her she'd have your inheritance. So when you finally picked up, like I have, the last landlord I had was bought off. Big time. They even went into court and lied on me. And they were the biggest slumlords you'd ever seen. And we had to leave earlier than planned, and my son had had a giant surgery, and it was an awful move. But they did it all on purpose. And they created disasters at the home that we lived in, and we had to live around it. And then they would do things to gaslight us and to make it absolutely miserable to live there. You've had the same thing. And then they pay neighbors around you and set you up in all kinds of situations, spying on you, coming into your house when you're not home, doing all kinds of things to disturb your peace. You've had cameras. Mm-hmm. Yep, listening devices. They had you basically doing the old Truman Show and then selling it on the dark web and making fun of you. You had a camera in your shower. Mm-hmm. You did. You had a camera in your shower. It's disgusting. But they thought this was funny. And they were all making money off of you. And then they're turning around and calling you all these horrible things. So you moved again. Finally moved somewhere that you thought would be better, more peaceful, more protection, privacy. And for the first couple of months, it was until they infiltrated the new landlords again. Right? Oh, I know this story all too well. So these people got bribed because they bring in a story, a narrative, maybe videos, because they make up this stuff of you that's not real. They show these people and they make these people in fear that they're letting you live in their home. They'll even create disasters to get you out. And then they'll treat you like shit, and you have been getting along with this landlord and thinking it's great, or the property manager, whatever it is, and then you're like, all of a sudden they have this attitude with you, or they start demanding certain things, and you're like, what? Yeah, that's why. Because see, they'll come in with money that's way more than you can pay in rent, and they'll even evict you. And they'll come up with all kinds of crazy reasons to do it. You've lived through hell, just like I have. And they think it's funny. Well, this time, you figured out the pattern. It's like, it's no coincidence that everywhere I live, the pipes keep breaking. The house floods, right? That's no coincidence. No. Furnaces exploding. Sound familiar? You went to drink your water. It smelled like sulfur. You knew something wasn't right. You've come home and you've known somebody was in your house. Landlord let them in. Well, they had to get those cameras in there when you weren't there, and those listening devices, right? This was stupid on their part, because this will be the last time that they ever do this to you. And this landlord now that they're doing this with, they're already caught. FBI's watching them. So, see, they don't want me talking about this. CIA's involved too. Yep. Because the people that, of course, did this to you, they've done this before. Like I said, there's a pattern. They don't change this shit up. They follow the same damn thing. They tried to have you killed in this house. And then the landlord was going to get money out of it. So now they're trying to evict you before your lease agreement's up. Joke's on them, not you, honey. Serendipity unfolds. In the tranquil waters find harmony's gentle flow. Renew, community, and grace. Release. Silence. Curiosity. I just heard curiosity killed the cat. I don't know what that means for someone, but somebody's very curious about you. Because you're not falling for it like you did before. So maybe you and this landlord, maybe in the beginning of all these supposed, right, natural disasters that were man-made for you, maybe in the beginning, you're like, oh God, here we go again. This is fucking weird. The same shit's happening to me again. This isn't right. This isn't normal. But you were accommodating. You're like, okay, I can get through this. This is a nice house I live in. We like this. My kids and I, we like this space. I don't want to leave here, blah, blah, blah. There may be even a time where you thought about, like, going a couple more years on your lease or renewing it, right? You're like, oh, hell no, I'm getting out of here now, right? Because you know something is not right. I keep hearing fire. Did you have a fire? Like a fire. Like, if not, they're going to plan one. If you have fire alarms, they've got cameras in them. Go pull them out of the ceiling. There's cameras in them. That's for somebody. Got cameras in those. Somebody's got, they'll put them in your vents too. So somebody needs to look in their vents. But definitely you had one in your shower. This is so disgusting. Because this is voyeurism. It's the same thing as human trafficking. When you put cameras or recording devices in somebody's house to invade their I mean, this is so disgusting. These people are going to pay such a severe price for doing this to you because you're a beautiful soul. Whoever I'm talking to, you are a beautiful person. You do not deserve this. And then trying to traumatize you and your kids together? Like, what is wrong with these people? They need help. Spirit says you're going to take the last stance. Do not put up with these people's shit. Be firm. Know the law. Know your rights as a renter. These people think that they're going to intimidate you somehow. Oh, hell no. You show them the door. You start recording them and their conversations, but you let them know. I'm recording you because we will be using this in court. You don't be like the scumbags that record you without your permission, because it's supposed to be, against the law to be able to use that in court. But these corrupt officials will allow it if they're, bought off. If they're not, they're upright, right? They took their oath and they honor it. They're not going to let people use that stuff. But if you tell someone as you're recording them, I'm recording you right now so you know, and this is for the purposes of us eventually being in court. Anyone that wants to come talk to me, that's what you're going to get. 100%. So if you're not ready for that, you better never darken my doorway. But you need to put these people, this is boundaries for you. Because they're going to try to kill you and your kids. They're so convinced by whatever bullshit your family has convinced them of, that they need to get you out of their house because you're the dangerous one. But yet they were bribed. They took money. And the FBI and the CIA that's been watching this whole deal, they're watching your landlords. And they know that your landlords were bribed. So they're fucked. Who cares? Transformation, baby. All day long. Okay? There's a relationship. They don't want me to speak much about this because what these people keep doing to you. I'm just going to tell you, love conquers all. That's all I'm going to say. Surrender. This is they want you to surrender. They want you to leave. Okay? You don't have to. You have a contract. You didn't do anything. But this is surrendering the old version of you, the old narrative of you, because they keep recycling, regurgitating this narrative that has been years and years ago about you. It's like, no one gives a shit, people. Come up with something new for a change. But guess what? They don't got anything new on you. So they gotta regurgitate the past. They gotta recycle this old narrative. And then when that doesn't work, they'll just get people to lie. Because it's worked for them so far so well. I just heard the Fat Lady song. You're manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Don't you worry. Faith. Keep the faith. Skepticism. This is about you questioning things. It's kind of, you critically examining people and everything around you so you can see things more clearly. So they do want you to have some skepticism, especially with dealing with these landlords. Balance. You're going to have balance. Confusion. Okay? These people are trying to create confusion to get you out of balance. Okay? You're not doing what they thought you would do. They were told you would fight and argue with them. They were told that you would make it a problem, that you would make things such a problem that they could just go right ahead and evict you. But they didn't know you were already making a list, checking it twice, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You can take these people to court. They're not going to win. Not at all. Panic. They want you panicked. Because your family paid them to have you panicked. So they're probably gaslighting the hell out of you. Right? They're probably telling you that you're making it difficult. You're not. You're not. Disappointment. They want you disappointed. You have plenty of wisdom. You know what they're doing. You're very well aware what's going on. And you know who's behind all of it. And these people are so stupid that they think that you don't know who's paying them. And they think that you don't know they're being paid. But see, all these people are always so wrapped up in what we know that they don't even realize it doesn't even matter what we know. What matters is what the right officials know. That's how dumb these people are. Because they're always banking on the crooked officials, the corrupt officials to pull through. You're getting a miracle. Resonance. You have a deep connection now that you didn't have before. And I'm not going to say who it's with, because I know who. This is helping you control your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. You're aligning with the universe's energy. You're resonating with something bigger than you, way bigger than you. It's your true self. Reclaim your energy. There you go, girl. Look at this. Mother awakens. The mother awakens. You just went through a major ascension, and the rainbow bridge is open to you. Inner truths. Amaryllis loot. Look at that. Look how beautiful you are. You are beautiful. You've also been harassed with helicopters, military, surveillance, satellites watching you. You know all this shit. I've been through all of it too. You've had energy weapons directed at you and your kids. You've had your car messed with, just like I have. Blossom of the Sky Dancer. Look at that. You're gorgeous. We got buttocks and we got muscles. Okay? So, you're sitting too long, they just said. They need you to be more active. They need you to get up, move around more. Okay? Somebody's trying to tap into you sexually. Oh my God, I don't even, oh my God, what they're showing me. This is, oh. Oh. There's a man that you once dated. You didn't know that he was bi and he preferred men. He would come and sleep with you and then go be with his boyfriend. Okay? And yeah, I don't even want to. Oh my God, this is so gross. Ugh. Ugh. I just keep hearing resting on your laurels. You also suffer from sciatica. Muscles here. This is about your life force energy as well, besides your whole muscular and your muscles. Once again, they keep telling me they need you to move around. They're attacking you when you're not moving. They're telling me you're not moving around enough. Whether you say you have a job and you sit at your desk, they want you to get up and move around. They want you to get up and do stretches. They want, I don't know, they need you to move. You need to move more. There's somebody here, and this isn't the guy that dated you, but he's a part of this group of men that they all have secret love affairs together. They all have wives as show, but they're not in love with any of their wives. Their wives know this. They all screw each other. They're all swingers or whatever. But this person believes they have a lot of weight in the world and who they know. They feel like they have celebrity status. Okay, and they feel like they can throw that around. They also feel that that status will shield them from all their wrongdoings towards you. This person's way into fitness. Way, way, way into fitness, okay? But this person is behind all, so he's like the head of this group of rump rangers that keep coming for you. Okay? They keep sending in Rump Ranger A, Rump Ranger B, Rump Ranger C, Rump Ranger D. I mean, you've had them all. And they all come in and they present themselves as single and monogamous. And they're none of it. And the spirit just said they all are carrying diseases. Ooh. This group is into cannibalism. Oh, gross. Ugh. Oh my God. Ugh. Anyway. Ugh. Ugh. I just can't. Ugh. This came out crooked because they're trying. So these are the cosmic columns. This is about your spiritual force. Okay. This is about There's a celestial order to things, okay? And you're a part of that. You reflect that. And they know this. You might not know this, but they know this about you. They're trying to suck this out of you. They're trying to steal this spiritual gift from you. There's a pecking order spiritually. And they're trying to take your spot. They got blocked in this last little sexual... Oh my God. Whatever. I already told you the things they're into. We're not going further with that. I'm going to throw up. Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. This is about you fighting with one of your children. You have a child right now that's being spiritually attacked horribly. They're very well aware of this child's gifts. So they're like, all right, you don't want to give it up? We're going to suck the life force out of your child. We're going to do death spells, death rituals, and we're going to deplete your child. Just so you know. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. It's time for you just to give to you so you can help the others. This sacred union is about you and your child. This is not sexual at all. They're trying to destroy this and disconnect this. Your child is going through spiritual hell. If you've noticed, this child is wiped out. They're tired. They're exhausted. They're moody. They're erratic. They're closed off. I keep hearing they may be like, not like physically attacking you, but they're attacking you with, you're like, what? You like ask them a question and they rip your head off and you're like, what? Why are you talking to me like that? You never act like this. That's because of what they're doing to this sacred union you and this child have. This child has a very big part in humanity, just as you do. This is so sad what they're trying to do. I don't like this at all. It's making me upset. I've dealt with this. That's why it's pissing me off so bad. I'm going to say something that's really going to be upsetting to you, but you need to know. Because you've got to pray up. You need to put a hedge around you and your whole family. Especially this child. Spiritual hedge. Since they can't break you down, they're going to do their very best to break. I feel like this is a young boy. They're going to do their very best to break this person down to the point of them taking their own life. Because they know that this will basically kill you. And then if that happens, they've got you. Do not fall into this trap. You are way stronger than all these idiots, these butt bandits combined. The only thing these people can do is manifest out of each other's asshole. That's it. That's not a gift. That is not a talent. This is a group of groomers. Disgusting. They're cannibalists. There's a lot more here going on than you know. Bellows. You're the catalyst. You're the fuel that they need. You're the torch that they seek. You're the fan to the flames. I'm hearing that song, you know, every breath you take. They want to put out your spark. They hate your passion. No matter how hard they beat you down, you still get up and go. Somebody's a 33rd degree Mason here. Beaver. This is this Mason working against you with this Beaver energy. Very persistent. This person believes that their persistence will pay off and their connections. You got new things on the horizon, though, so don't even worry about it. Okay? They're trying to break you down. They're trying to anchor themselves to you. This whole group of disgusting people. They want to restrain you. Oh, God, I keep hearing perversion. Ooh. These people are so far gone. Oh, my God. They just want to take advantage of you. Fortitude. They want to secure you. Your son could be 8, 9 years old. There's somebody here that's a maverick. They could be a cowboy in real life. This person's a rule breaker. I think you are too, though. This person's very independent, bold. Person's a rebel, man. Non-conformist. This person's fearless. They're unconventional. They do everything outside the box. This person can tend to be a loose cannon and defiant sometimes, and a risk taker when they shouldn't be. But this person is tired of watching what's been happening to you. So you may feel like you've had no one in your corner, no one that's cared about you. This is your secret hidden helper here. Okay? This is like your legal eagle. Okay? This person wants to bridge things with you. They want communication to be back open. I don't feel like you and this person ever had a falling out. I just think you went your own way because of everything that happened with you. And you just lost touch with this person. I think people tried to convince this person different things about you. And this person always cared about you and knows the real you. And so they walked away from everyone. Okay? You thought that they stayed in communication with his people. He didn't. He walked away from everyone. And he's been behind the scenes watching everyone and you. I heard he's been gathering information to help you. Yeah, he wants to unite with you, integrate with you, collaborate, harmony. This person knows how to compromise, even though they've got this crazy, this is very fun love. This is not like an out of control bad, no. This is just somebody that is very adventurous, okay? This is somebody that they can be your ride or die, but not to the point that is detrimental. This person knows how to compromise, okay? They know how to overcome barriers, okay? We have the chandelier here. This is because you were supposed to be living a luxurious life, status, elegance. You're supposed to have a different social status, but they took it from you. There's a legacy here, and you will be celebrated. This person knows all about this. They've got the answers you've been seeking. Yep, they're going to be the lighthouse to your situation, okay? They're going to guide you. They're going to help you. You're going to have a safe passage. It's going to get eliminated. Okay? You're going to go in the right direction. There was a plot against you. Yes, there was. Mm-hmm. This person gained clarity about who was really who was creating what obstacles in your life, and why. And they found out these people are just greedy. They're disgusting. And now he knows who they're all connected to, and he's way grossed out. There's your son again. There's your son again that they're trying to attack. He's a cutie patootie. He's got a real tender side to him, this little dude. I don't want to say much more because he needs to stay protected. Okay? You got to keep these people away from him. Okay? You have an ex-twin flame that's a part of these freaks here that is targeting him. If he's got social media, these weirdos are trying to talk to him as other people. They're trying to... Oh, my God. You really need to watch. Because these are pedophiles trying to communicate with your son. They're pedophiles. That's why the whip's here. And the rabbits? Rabbits are about beginnings, too. New beginnings. But rabbits are also about, you know... fertility, sex, procreation. Oh, you got a bunch of blabbermouths, man. Gossipers, bird on the wire, loose lips. Remember, loose lips sink ships. Okay? Chatterbox energy. These are untrustworthy people. Lots of secrets. They're talking behind your back. They're making up things about you and your kids. I've had this done with my family, friends. They forget who they are and who their kids are. Funny, though, how they can talk about you and your kids, though, right? Mm-hmm. As if they live a perfect world. And you know what's even funnier here? All these people have way more to hide than you've ever had to hide. Ever. But yet, they have such strength to bash you and trash you. That's why they'll never bring me into a courtroom with any of these people that have come up against me. The minute I walk in, they're all fucked. I know more about everybody than they believe I know. And I've never done the shit that these people have done, and they know it. Grasshopper energy. This is a sudden change, a new direction. They don't want you to worry. You're going to be moving on from this. You are going to get back your prosperity and your abundance. Okay? Huh. I just heard someone go, so what? So what? Huh. Oh. This is really weird. It's not really weird, but I don't like this. There's some little twit in this group. She's a bike everybody's rode. Rode hard, put away wet. She's pretty much useless at this point. So she's pregnant, and she's pregnant with a son. They think they're going to destiny swap with your son, with hers. Not happening. Not happening. Ring of keys. Change of heart. Access denied. You're going to have a bunch of opportunities. These are your keys to your opportunities that these people took. These are all the choices that you had that they took from you. You're getting it back. You're going to be the one in control. And there's a bunch of people here, they're going to transition to the other side, so don't worry. You're going to get a letter, some kind of communication. I don't know. It's going to set the record straight for you. Please, 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 please watch this child. Okay? You've got to put extra protection over this child right now. And you have more protection just in you than any of these people coming up against you. I promise you that. That's how important you are. You might not think it, but you are. Somebody signed some contracts. And this was to take you and your whole family out, unfortunately. But it's exposed. It's going to be hurtful, especially when you find out who the people are. I already think you know. So cry about it now if you need to. If you're angry, resentful, get it out of your system. Forgive yourself. Because you got big things coming for you, lady. Paris. Somebody's the tiger, Chinese zodiac sign, using your money they stole for practitioners and bribery. They thought this was a good strategy. Someone that owns a boat. They really thought this was a good strategy. This boat here, guess what? It's going to be yours. But when you get this boat, you need to sell it because there's been things that went on in this boat you don't even want to be attached to. I don't even want you to get on this boat. The minute you get this boat back in your possession, sell it. Buy you a new one. Trying to get you fired again. This person's going to end up real embarrassed. High up in the military. Truck driver again. Forgery, perjury. I just heard embezzlement. An engagement, a proposal. Somebody's going to try to come in because they forged documents with your signature. They also did Social Security fraud. Don't worry. New evidence on the minions that are out of control. Regret not believing in you. Song, train drops. Train drops. Train, the group. Teardrops from Jupiter. Somebody's analytical. Work your inner magic. Shit's about to hit the fan. They built the paper empire. A surgeon's involved. We got voodoo. Somebody loves Queen of Kings, the TV series. They're wiretapped. They don't know it. There's a pharmacist here. Someone has to sit in their pain and suffer. Now, what they participated in against you. Weird how that changes, huh? Somebody's an extrovert. It's closing time. Put yourself in time out. Angel number 12, I'm a visionary. We got Maui. Do you know what time it is and where your kids are? This used to come across the TV when I was a kid. It was funny then. It's even funny now. Actually, they should put this on the TV now. They needed this more now than when we were kids. Okay? The alibi is not going to work. Yeah. Just like the alibi my brother and my mother and my sister-in-law created. Yeah, that alibi, it never did work. The only reason it worked is because people were paid to make it work. Such a weak alibi. Well, that's a big one for someone right there, man. That's a big story for someone right there. And I'm so sorry what you've had to go through. I really am. I understand more than you know. My heart goes out to you. Okay, here's another big one. Oh, limola. What do we got? Ooh, we got a Knight of Swords in reverse. Ooh. This is a big time liar. Lie, 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 lie. We're going to start backwards. High Priestess in reverse. Jeez. 8 of Swords in reverse. 5 of Swords in reverse. The Wheel in reverse. Holy shit. Sun in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. Now we got cross cards. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You shouldn't play in retrograde energy. I've said this a million times. You shouldn't do spell work. Look what happened. Look what happened. Karma in reverse. Victory in reverse. Well, this spell work, all it did is make your lies come out faster and get exposed. The person that you were trying to put in this 4 of Cups energy didn't work happening to you. Once again, all your lies being exposed. Everything you thought that was good, it's gone bad. Everything you touch is going to shit. You thought you were going to get this emperor, this empress fighting with everybody. No, that didn't work. They paid a practitioner here. That's in reverse. Because a practitioner isn't shit. So I want to understand how you people don't get it when you go to a practitioner and you're lying to them, okay? And they take your money and they believe your lie. That's a fake practitioner. How would you ever believe this person? Why would you ever think this person knows what they're talking about? Why would you believe that they could perform anything when they didn't pick up on that you're a fake and a fraud and you're a liar? So that tells me how stupid you people are. You're willing to pay a practitioner that isn't a practitioner. That is so dumb. That's why all this is in reverse. And someone that does it just dropped off. That was in my live. But you definitely brought the attention to yourself and the practitioner. You're both fakes. You're both frauds. You're both liars. It's all in reverse. And then you got stuck energy. Ooh, bad choices. 7 of Cups. Stuck in those choices. That sucks. Queen of Wands. Well, she's not going anywhere. She's full of shit. Everything that she partnered up to do, money against you, that all went to hell. This person has no feelings. None. The person they came up against doesn't care either. So that was all for nothing, wasn't it? You did all this for a person that don't give 2 shits that you're doing this to them. Because they know you're a fake and they know you're a fraud. And they know anybody that you're going to go to that's willing to take your money to work against them would be a fake or a fraud. And they know that if you went to anybody that had any integrity or dignity or knew what they were doing, that was a master of their craft, they wouldn't take your money because they would have seen that you're a thief, you're a criminal, you're crooked, you're a liar, you're a has-been. They would have said, no. It's the Empress they came for. This Queen of Wands came for the Empress. What a waste of your time, Queen of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius coming for an Empress with a fake practitioner. That's hilarious. That truly, truly is hilarious. Only time will tell. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful so you can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. Once again, why do you people have such a hard time with this? If someone walks away, that is their choice. Head. Someone's having headaches. Liver. Someone's liver is not filtering. Feline. Mystery. Someone's using a cat as a human cat. Once again, I haven't picked up on this for a while, but yeah. This is backfiring on this person. So, this person has a lot of secrets, this Queen of Wands. This practitioner that she went to uses cats. Didn't work. Didn't work. So, they told this practitioner, Empress, that you're toxic. You're an alcoholic. You're probably a drug addict. And you're probably a sex addict. And oh boy, definitely, you're dangerous, girlfriend. Oh yeah, you're dangerous. When in fact, it's the Queen of Wands that is, not you. They told this person that you're delusional. You're unstable. They need power of attorney over you. They even told them that you're on the autistic side spectrum. This Queen of Wands energy, they've been getting a disability check for you. Yeah. This is once again, I feel like I can be a better you than you can be you. How about you just trying to be you, Queen of Wands? How about doing that? Because you've never mastered that yet. And how old are you? And you have yet to master yourself. But you're going to tell this Empress that you could be a better version of them? And you should steal their destiny? Their existence? Their identity? Yeah, don't think so. You can't even master yourself, sweetheart. This Queen of Wands tries to tap into your energy and steal your life force all the time. My aunt used to do this to me. She'd call me and she'd slip and say things to me like, I can't get into your energy. You're vibing too high. And be like, what? What the hell are you talking about? Like, what do you think you're doing? First of all, you go tap into my energy, you're going to get sick. Real sick. It's set up that way. But you can try it. See what happens. Somebody's getting real sick, sweetheart. That's trying to tap into your energy. This Queen of Wands, she's getting real sick. She keeps trying it because she believes she is a better version of you than you. Once again, let's say it again. How about being the best version of you first? Because the version of you that you've tried to be, it's horrible. So master yourself before you master someone else. All you karmics don't get it. You cannot even master yourselves, but you're going to go in and take someone's life over because you can steal from them because you got the people and the power and the money to do it. But you don't know who the hell you are. This person is in their head now. They're stuck in their head now. This was all about abundance, taking from you. Ethics. Get real. I just heard ethics. Come on. This person somehow got a hold of your money. I don't know how they did, but they somehow did. And they have been using this to create all kinds of challenges in your life. They even got your money and retained a lawyer with it. But this lawyer was lied to. Totally lied to. But once again, shitty lawyer. Shitty, crooked lawyer. Because they went down the rabbit hole with her. And they're going to get disbarred. So don't worry. This person tells everybody that you have a bad attitude and that you suck and drain the life out of them. But you have nothing to do with them anymore. You caught on and you went, peace out, bitch. Don't ever come back. They don't know what to do. They hate your personality. You tell it as it is, sister, and they hate it. Because this person goes around with this prim, proper attitude. She's religious too. She hides behind it. You're spiritual. She's religious. So that makes her in her mind better than you. Oh, yeah, she's one up on you, honey. And her little feeble mind. Pretty soon, she's going to be begging the courts for forgiveness over what she's done to you. And then she's going to play the senile card. Oh, yeah. She's going to play that bitch. You rose above this. Yeah, look at this. Sound of the fierce flute. You're like, yeah, you want to come for me? Let's go, Auntie. Dynasty of the Divine Mother. This is your dynasty. This is not hers. This was always meant for you. She thought she's going to step in and take it. Because she, once again, feels like she's a better version of you. She's not. Like I said, someone's going to jail. All right, spirits has flipped. Okay, let's go back here. We have, shine your light brightly. The world needs your unique gifts and talents. In reverse, take the leap of faith. Your courage will be rewarded beyond your imagination. You feel stuck right now and afraid because you know about Mercury retrograde energy. So you're trying not to make decisions right now in this energy. That's why that's in reverse. It's okay. You're actually being quite smart. Blooming lotus. Okay? As petals unfold, discover the path to enlightenment, guided peace, and oneness. So she has joined a group of people, and this is even funnier. This auntie of yours, right? So remember, she hides behind a mask, and then she hides behind religion. All right? So she's joined a group of Eastern stars. And if the religion she belongs to knew that, oh, she'd be ousted. But she thinks that she's hiding this from everybody. These are her connects, man. She has business arrangements and deals. Those are all put on hold. Okay? You have a lot of confidence here. There is a lot of jealousy around you, so be careful. You know exactly now where it's coming from. A lot of this is derived because you're a very passionate individual. There's so much fire sign energy here tonight. So you could be a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius feminine, okay? And so could she. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. Use a tree hugger. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. There's someone coming. Reflection. Tenderness. This is two stories wrapped in one. Helplessness. Okay? You're going through a lot of reflection right now in this retrograde energy. And this reflection is making you more, like you've had some bitterness, you've had some anger, and it's all deserved. I mean, who wouldn't after a lot of this stuff you've been put through? But through this, you understand a retrograde. You know how to ride the retrograde wave. Okay? It's not taking you under. You're on top. You've learned this. You don't fight against it. When a retrograde comes, you know what to do. In the past, you didn't. But you know now. You got your ass kicked enough times through retrograde. You're like, I don't like that. I'm going to go with it. It ends much faster when I do that. And now you know that you transmute and transcend that energy. You're not helpless. But this person wants you to feel that way. They're feeling this way in this retrograde because they don't know how to ride the wave, but you do. Shame. Well, this person should be shamed. They got a lot of anxiety now, what they've done to you. They're in isolation, and they wanted you isolated. They're hiding because they have resentment. Oh, this person did a number on you, and they regret this now. They're embarrassed, and they're really scared that this is going to come out who they've been working with, and they lied to this group of women. I mean, they lied. But you have to remember, these women were willing to eat up this lie and go with it because these women love this stuff. This is what they do. But the whole group is getting exposed. Full moon temple. Celebration. You're at a peaking point. This is transcending energy. And somebody just did the last full moon. They did a ritual on you. It's in reverse. Healing. You're healing. Look at this. Celebration. Let go. It's okay to have fun. These people have put an energy out towards you that you should feel bad if you have fun. All they want you to do is work and be exhausted. That's it. Then we have, I said someone's going to jail. There you go. Your aunt going to jail. Ooh, fighting with all these people that joined up to come up against you. I don't think she realized, this group of people, what they also do and what they're involved in, because it's bad. It's not good. You're the innocent one, okay? Distant future. This aunt of yours, she's going to be crying her eyes out in the distant future. I think it's already happened. Jealousy and envy. That's what this person has for you. And then this auntie teamed up with a karmic masculine that you used to know from your past. And this person's also jealous and envious of you. And they have lots of secrets they think about you that they're going to use to their advantage. You are the Queen of Swords energy. You're like, no, not today, Satan. Not happening, Captain. You could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay? Your aunt, like I said, pulls the whole church card off. The whole innocent deal. But really behind the scenes, they got something else going on. You're ascending, Divine Feminine. You're also moving on from somewhere. You're going to be traveling, okay? You are getting back everything that was stole from you. Remember, there was someone that you're going to be coming into union with? You can trust this person. They're a good man. There are good men out here. There really, really is good men still left on this earth. I know it's hard to believe, but there is. Okay? She's going to pass away, your aunt. And for some of you, she didn't know that she signed a contract that this was going to happen to you. It's not. It's going to happen to her. And this masculine is going to make sure. King of Swords energy. He's going to make sure this happens. He's not divinely guided either. But he's going to make sure this happens. Because she didn't pull through on her part. Okay? Could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. But he's in a King of Swords energy. He's not going to deal with anything. He's angry. He's mad. He's not putting up with anything. He's cutting through the bullshit. He had to deal with her. She didn't follow through. So now, it's her head on the platter, not yours. Holy moly, that was a big one. That led into a whole nother one. I didn't mean it to, but it did. Nova Scotia. Look at that. Saratoga Springs, Utah. New Jersey. Pepperdine College. The movie Hereditary. Someone needs to watch that. Someone goes to Penn State. The Juilliard School. I wanted to go here so bad. That was the school that I wanted to go to get my master's in dancing. Someone goes there. Plymouth. LLC fraud in your name. So this is them trying to go into court and steal your business. Yep. They tried to do this to me. Someone in the army. And they think because they're military, they can do whatever they want to anybody. Everyone knows but you, they think. See, I keep getting this too. Everybody knows but you. Oh, just because I don't say everything I know doesn't mean I don't know. That's how dumb you people are. You're building yourself a new foundation, and it's on solid ground. Coven cult. Scotland. A journalist. A Capricorn. Stealing your mail again. Again. Stealing your mail again. Such a joke. Somebody loves to listen to Coast to Coast. Spirit says you need more messages for this one. Hold on. More messages. We got Wyoming University. Someone goes to Wyoming University. Someone's an Aquarius. Okay? I feel like it's that King of Swords that's had enough for her. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know. They already got her headstone. Imagine. Your mother took money to trade you to a secret society to harvest your energy and have tests done on you. Wow, must know my mother. Someone's an editor. Mental midget. That's my mother. Because of your mother or father's vendetta with you. Here we go again. Many people will go down because of their greed. Welcome to my family. Actually, my brother's a Jones. He's not a Vigus. He's a Jones. Ooh, that card just folded up. What's that one? Love doesn't live here anymore. Oh, boy. That sucks for someone. Right? Cuba. I just saw Cuba. We are not friends. Sorry. You missed the memo. Baggage handler. Someone's just not getting the memo that you're not friends anymore. Whoops. Oh, God. I picked up on this, and I didn't think it was going to come out again, but here it is. There's a divine feminine out here. You had a past friend. You quit being friends. This person got weird with you. Like, they became overly possessive of you as a friend. And then their possessiveness of being like your bestie turned into jealousy. And you're like, this is weird. I've seen this happen before. I'm not okay with this. I don't like this. Cold case reopened. Anyway, your friend's attached to that too with your family. But this friend, they had quite a wild side that you weren't aware of when you weren't around, okay? This person dated a lot, okay? They put themselves in some scary situations quite a few times that they never told you about, okay? Meeting men, okay? This person didn't want you to know they're very easy. There's a time where, like, you showed up, like, to their house, and there was, like, a guy there, and you'd never met this guy, right? But you stayed for a while and continued to hang out. And they're basically like getting down in front of you and you're like, what is going on? Like, I'm uncomfortable. I'll go. I'll let you two at it, kind of a thing, right? And you're like, that was weird. That was really weird. I've never seen, I mean, she's kind of wild, but nothing bad. But that was desperate. Like, ooh. That, like, she showed a side that you were like, yeah. Anyway, you let it go, right? Then you'd go out and hang out, and she'd make jabs and things. And you're like, what's your problem? You know, I don't understand what your problem is. And then she'd say things like, you show up, and everybody's like, oh, you're here. And people get excited. She shows up, and it's like, hey, how are you? And it started pissing her off. That's when the plotting started behind your back. Well, you are with somebody. You, in a million years, that person you were with would never be her type, right? Never, ever, ever be her type. Okay. Well, she decided she was going to target this person. She started dating this person, unbeknownst to you, behind your back. You'd go to work, and you lived with this person at the time, this masculine I'm talking about. I don't know if you're married or I'm not picking up on, you were just with them. Like, but you could live together. Anyway, she was coming over to your house, having a big old, what should we call it? I don't even have the right words for this, but she got down with your boyfriend at the time while you were at work. Did you ever notice when she'd call you, like in the middle of the day or something, oh, where are you? When are you coming home? That's because she was at your house and she wanted to make sure she got out before you got there. Mm-hmm. Did you ever notice that all of a sudden she started paying a lot of attention to that relationship with you and that person, asking you weird questions, but then she'd always act like she didn't like him, so you wouldn't ever think anything of it, okay? Anyway, this feminine, like I said, there's a side of her that you didn't pick up on, that she was doing some real funky things behind the scenes for money, okay? She was a sadder individual inside than you had any idea, okay? She may even faked a pregnancy, and she maybe, like, she couldn't get pregnant anymore, but went ahead to trap this guy and faked an actual pregnancy. I mean, there's women out there that'll buy the fake bellies, the whole shebang, to fake pregnancies, okay? But she really did a number on you behind your back. It broke your heart because you thought she was your friend. Well, there was a time where she was somehow, like, you were close enough that you would trust her with your phone, okay? Well, she was getting in your phone at one time, and I had this done too. I had a friend that was doing this to me. And the reason why I knew it was her was because, so let me get to and then I'll explain how I knew it was her. And maybe this will help you know too, but she was getting in your phone and texting people as you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then, of course, she was texting your man at the time. So I had this friend, and very similar to this kind of story as well. Different in many other ways, but very similar. And we had to quit being friends, and she thinks I didn't know that she was screwing somebody that I was dating, and whatever. Don't give a shit. But I keep hearing Austin, Texas, too. But anyways, we were out to dinner one night, and I went to the bathroom. I left my phone at the table. Didn't think really anything of it, right? Really didn't think anything of it. Look, backstabber on board. As I'm talking about that, right? I came back from the bathroom. She didn't say a word to me, but my phone looked like it wasn't, it definitely wasn't where I left it. Well, a time before that, we were watching football. It was like, Sunday football somewhere. And once again, I got up, went to the bathroom, came back, and she was like, "Oh, your kids called. I had to answer your phone." And I'm like, "Well, you could have just let it ring and I would have, went." But I just didn't think anything of it because, like, at that time, she was considered one of my best friends. Well, unbeknownst to me, I had a friend that had contacted me and said, "You sent me a really weird message the other night." I'm like, "No, I didn't." He's like, "Yeah, it made me uncomfortable." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Were you drinking?" And I'm like, "What night?" And so he told me the night. And I'm like, "Well, I was out. I was out that night with Sabrina. We were out at dinner. But I went to the bathroom. I came back. And my phone was not where it was." I go, "Was it that Saturday night?" Sure as shit it was. She was texting him from my phone as me, saying weird shit to him that I would never say. And that's why he finally said something to me, because I never said anything to him. And he's like, "This is so weird. You texted him with this weird shit that's not you, and then you don't even say anything about it." So then when he read it back to me, I laughed my ass off. Because I'm like, "I would never say that to you." And he's like, "I know. It was so weird." It was her. It was her the whole time. So your friends did this to you, okay? They're basically dumpster diving in your life. That's the only way to put it, okay? They're a dumpster diver in your life. But, yeah, anyways. Hopefully that helped. I know, long story to get to the bottom, right? Your karmic family wants you to bow down to them. They need to address their insecurities, though, about you. Your family does not have your back. Somebody loves the Celtics, the basketball team. Moon magic. Looking like the clown they are. Good law officials. Good law officials. Thank God, right? Austria. Friday. Something about last Friday or this Friday. Called CPI. Oh, CPI. I'm laughing because that's supposed to be CPS. So what I do for a living. So there's a thing called CPI. It's called collateral protection insurance. And anyways, I have to help people with this all the time, or it makes their car payments go up. Anyways, so when I was writing this card, I put CPI instead of CPS. That's funny. Anyways, somebody's called CPS too many times on you. Now their children are getting taken from them. A mother. Whole group has conspired to unalive you. Somebody has helped them out that works at a hotel. They love Chinese food. Madly in love with you, but they're going to take you out. North America. Put them back in the mental hospital to hide them, and so they don't get in trouble. Here we have Kate. Songwriter. Angels are watching. It's weird how I was telling that story and that card comes up. Instagram. Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I have not been on my Facebook or my Instagram since probably September. So if anybody, you're seeing anything on Instagram, it's not me posting. Not me. And if anybody's reaching out to you from Facebook or Instagram, they hacked my shit. Somebody is studying ancient relics. Jacob's Ladder, someone needs to watch that movie. Crooked Minister. Don't settle for the roadkill. Older sister loves the roadkill. Ooh, this person's got shingles now. Snowboarder. Ski rep. A sales rep. Angel number 1583. Your past is your past. Your life should be your place of reference. Place or to determine your future. Comedian. Emperor on board. An Aquarius. Emperor. Alabama. Paid people to stay quiet about the crimes that they committed against you. Movie, Catch Me If You Can. Movie, Trading Places. Imagine that, right? When a stolen inheritance is involved. This movie, out of all movies, right? Thumbs up, guys. Britain. Someone's from Atlanta, Georgia. How's Tashara, Nick? You rode that bike lately? This person took the mark of the beast willingly. You won a broken beaver. Ooh, that's an accomplishment. Calling it wasn't a conference call. Nobody has to understand you. This is your calling. It wasn't a conference call. Nobody needs to understand it. Okay? Yahtzee. Premeditated murder. Somebody with chops or sideburns. Somebody that drives a Mercedes is in on this premeditated murder. So's a Gemini. There's my mother. Brooklyn Mets. Someone likes the Brooklyn Mets. Cayman Islands. I know I said that earlier today. Tried to set you up for the crimes they did against you. Telling everyone what they did to you. Now, see, this is where these people get so out of control. They become 10 feet tall, bulletproof, and invincible. Right? Because they think you're disposable and they're not. And they believe who they're connected to and who they know. It doesn't matter what they do to you. And they feel like they can talk about it. Because they want to. Because they want it to get back to you. So that you even feel worse. And you feel less powerful. Telling everyone. Yeah. Someone loves to play gin rummy. Someone drives a Hyundai. Rejection spells done on you. A house inspector. Release that friend that is always trauma bonding with you. They only wanted money. That is why they were getting with you and hanging around you. Be kind. A Mormon. Probate lawyer corrupted. So this is my aunt. She's with a probate lawyer that is corrupted. And she got with them to take what's mine. Not going to work out. Merlin energy. Job hopper. Be the moon to light up someone's darkest hour. Planned to embarrass you. It went wrong. They ended up embarrassed. Sex sacrifices. Get a shock collar on your karmic. Prison on the horizon. Tantrums. Ooh, this person's having tantrums. Beatrice. Ooh, that name didn't belong on there. Pay attention, Beatrice. You could be going to prison. Albert, you could be going to prison. Mia, you could be going to prison. Someone's ex is using your social. Project Mockingbird. Cuba. Give you a few more names. Last name Hale. Vicky. Garrett. Graham. Someone's last name is Coffee. There it is. Coffee. They're Italian too. Gretchen. So, we got the last name Coffee, Ahmed, and Matthews. That's twice on Matthews today. 2 different cards on Matthews. Somebody is Venezuelan. I just heard someone thinks you're stellar, collective. Someone thinks you're stellar. Somebody's a vagabond. I have not heard that word forever. Someone's a vagabond. Someone's name is Lisa. Someone's name is Francis. Someone's name is Cyrus. Someone's favorite color, I think it came out, I'm hearing it again, purple. Someone loves like earth tones, like beige and white and cream, tan. They do not like dark colors. They do not like bright colors of any sort. Somebody's very earthy. Like their whole house is in beiges and tans and whites and creams. That's all they do. They don't, no color. Okay? This person does not have a big imagination. They're very boring. Very plain. Maybe their name's Jane. Who knows, right? Okay. Someone used to watch the Jeffersons growing up and Happy Days, I Love Lucy, My 3 Sons, Three's Company. Good shows, man. Good shows. Those were the days. That's Archie. Meathead. Someone's name is Scarlett. Somebody's Scandinavian. Norwegian. Somebody loves hiking. Somebody's like a master fisherman. Okay? All right, we got Gretchen and Carlisle. Okay. We got Nellie. Huntington. Shania. That's twice on that. Twain. Shania Twain. Malik. Lana. Iris. Jeremy. Yep. Smith. Angry Amy. Amy again. So we got A-M-Y and A-M-M-I-E. Robert. Tafoya. Michelle. But that's spelled very different than usual. That's like 3-4 times on Michelle. Monica. Caitlin. Cummings. Voodoo doll. Imagine that. Right? Korean. Someone's Korean. Rents cars to stalk you. They do this shit all the time. These gang stalkers. Engels. Markle. Someone's name is Paula, Arnold, Ralph, Donald. Oop, my grandpa's here. Dale, Markle again, twice on Markle. Julia. There's Jermaine. That's come up a lot tonight. Bonacci. Paying grandkids to stalk you. The grandmother. My mother does this. And she thinks she's not going to have to pay the price for doing this. This is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible that you would even do this. And put those grandkids in that position. June. Weird. My mother's a Gemini. There's June. Stand your ground. Julius Caesar energy for somebody. Beckham. Chrissy. Twice on Chrissy. Georgia. Mel. Bethany. Casey with a K. Holman. That's twice on that tonight. Bird. Curtis. Nicole. Phoenix. Jarrell. JC. Fisher. I don't know where this is weird. I don't know where this is coming from, but something about somebody's business, they just stopped me, and I don't know why, but this is really random and weird, but something about taxes in the fiscal year. Somebody's going to get caught up with their business, and it's something about the fiscal year and what they've reported as actual income. That's for someone. I mean, they just stopped me to say that. That was weird. Bastos. Someone's last name is Hurd. Hales. Chelsea. Harmony. George. There's my other grandpa. Both my dad's dad is here and my mom's dad. Tom. There's one of my ex-husbands. Damien. Charlotte. More than once on Charlotte. Corbett. Todd. This judge, he just keeps coming out and out and out and out. Craig. Keith. MJ. Rosemary. Clifford. Bruin. Russ. There's good old Dell again. Holmes. Susie. Alec. Vanderbilt. George again. Woohoo! Do my grandfathers want me to know they're here, baby? Byron. Christopher. Wiles. That's Wiles. We had that more than once. Maxon. Tamira. Brinson. Ronnie. Adamson. Jones. Oh, look at that. Eric. Calvin. Aaron. Matos. Larson. I just heard Laura. Yoshi. Delilah. John. Staker. Bricker. Someone's name is Birdie. Danny. Tyrone. I heard Troy. April. Irwin. Jana. Eileen. Whew, man. We've done a lot of work, you guys. Lot of work. One more. This is it. This is the last one. You are a powerful co-creator. Focus your energy on love and watch miracles unfold in your life. We got knee. We got repression. We have anticipation. And we have a dilemma. We have wait. We have imagine. It says, wait, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. That's about a relationship. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Divine Femme. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time, Divine Femme. There's somebody here. You are not with this person. You want to be. You're trying too hard, they're saying. You're not giving this enough time. You're in your head. This person can't decide between you and someone else, Divine Feminine. So you know what that says to me? Walk away. Let them have the other person. You have a dilemma. You've got anticipation. You have repression. This person doesn't make you feel good. I keep hearing you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. This person with the knee here, they're inflexible. Oh, shit. That's why this is here. Someone's getting locked up. Their name could be Madison. This is a doppelganger of this Divine Feminine. They're getting locked up. So I really think you should stay away from this masculine because he may be getting locked up too. This karmic feminine that anchored herself to your divine masculine. You were this person's rock. But did you hear what I just said? You were this person's rock. They were never your rock. They're not this karmic's rock either. They're no one's rock. Everybody has to be the rock for them. This masculine. He and this karmic feminine, they've been protesting against you behind your back, my dear. Trying to repress you. Create dilemma. Make sure that you feel like you can't move forward. You got anticipation with everything you go to do. This masculine doesn't respect you. They feel like you're not humble, that they need to humble you or take you down a few notches. You're not allowed, I heard. She's getting locked up, though. I just keep hearing stolen identity. She doesn't like you. No, she resents you. You don't even know her. How do you resent someone you don't even know or you've never met? That is the craziest thing to me. Like, why would you give someone that power? Someone that's never done anything to you. Why would you give them that power? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, this masculine always made you be the one that had to accommodate him. You had to be the flexible one. You had to compromise. You had to sacrifice, not him. He always has a third party in the background, Divine Feminine, whether you know it or not. This man loves third parties, girlfriend. Huh, look, say no. Bottom of the deck. Duality. This person will take your duality. That's your balance, man. That's your yin and yang. Trust in divine timing and submission. See, this person loves it when you're submissive. They just said, be true to yourself. This, like, okay. You're in the caterpillar phase right now. And you're going to bust out of that cocoon and become a beautiful butterfly. And that's what this person and this, oh my God, I was going to call her a twat. Because she is. Anyway, that's what they're trying to do to you. Huh, Moo. Do things in moderation. Okay, hold on. Hold on, baby, and I'll let you out. Hold on. Be open to love. Express your joy. Oh my God, it's almost 1. I have to finish this. I didn't realize it goes by so fast when I get on here. Live life to the fullest. Message of guidance. Ooh, they did a pinky swear to take you down. Retreat, divine fam. Admit your vulnerabilities. Okay, hold on, man. Yes, I know. Kisses. Hold on. Hold on, baby girl. Hold on. Grieve your losses. Okay? Okay, I'm going to let you out. No, 1 second. Oh, shoot. That's okay. You're going to eat those ice cubes, man. Let's see something. Pluto. This is some stagnant energy right now. Huh? Divine Femme, you're an air sign. You're an air sign. You're a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see. This masculine, do you want to know how big their ego is? They are sitting back, expecting. Did you hear what I'm saying? They are expecting you to crawl back to them. This person really thinks that they're a prize. They threw egg on your face. This person abused you, talked shit behind your back. They could be air sign as well, okay? They also could be an air sign. What do we have? Oh, look. Gonna come in with the old Page of Pentacles, the pissant offer. Oop, look, this person was your twin flame. Yep. Told you. This person abused the hell out of you. They may have even put you in the hospital. They want to come back, though. This is the slowest night in the deck. The slowest night in the deck. Okay? Some of you, if they didn't put you in the hospital, the karmic they're with just got put in the hospital. All right? But they want to come back with, like, right here, opportunity. Yep. This person's pissed. Their wand's on fire. This feminine has animosity for you. They haven't let go of her. They're going through karma with this feminine, this karmic. He thinks that you'll believe him if he comes in with this opportunity. Doctor. Huh. This feminine, she was put in the hospital. You may have been put in the hospital too before. Yeah, but she recently was. Your house is being divinely protected. Manipulation. Surprise! I'm here. Remember me? Oh, man. This person thinks they're going to manipulate you, but they're being manipulated by the karmic. How dumb is that? Rich guy, Ice King. So, The karmic's manipulating him. He thinks he's going to come in and manipulate you. Bring in a fake opportunity because he's an opportunist. Okay? He and the karmic, they got rich. He thinks he's the rich guy now. These are cons, okay? He's a con man, okay? He also is in this Ice King energy. So he could, like I said, be a Leo. I don't know why I just said that. I didn't mean to say Leo. So he could be a Leo. I was going to say Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Sagittarius, or a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus. He shapeshifts, I just heard. He's a shapeshifter. He's a great shapeshifter. Huh. He's coming back to break your heart. 3 of Swords, Divine Femme. He wants to see you crying, baby. No, you're not going to be. You're single, sexy, and you're successful, girlfriend. Yeah. Woo! Wow. This masculine's got a temper. He has a temper on him. Very bad temper. Okay? So, remember the karmic here? That's your opposition that he's put in the hospital. Them fighting. Well, she also thinks that she's quite the high priestess. Okay? She may have some talents, but she's got more health concerns than she's got anything going on. So besides him hurting her, she's also got something else going on that she keeps going in and out of the hospital for. I keep hearing IV treatments. Abundance. This is what they want from you. So they're coming in to con you, Divine Feminine. They've already done something with your name on it. Yeah. She's hiding in the background too. Yeah, she's sending him in. They've already done something that has your name on it. And they need something from you to go back into court. He thinks that he's going to be able to do this. He's expecting that he can do this to you. He thinks, I hate this card. I swear to God, I'm just going to throw that one in the garbage. I hate that card. It's just, ugh, it's gross. Anyways, he's, ugh, yeah, gross. They do sex, tantric sex, love spells. You had something coming to you. They took it. They took it. They took it. They went to court. They took it. But they can't get any more. They're stuck now. They're overspenders. Big time. You're juggling, Divine Femme, but you know how to. This is your finances and everything. You got a soulmate. You're the real gift. You're the real gift. And you have a soulmate coming in. Somebody's going to pass away. So that's what these treatments are about. Someone's got HIV or AIDS. I heard syphilis. And what's the one with the C? Oh, my God. Besides syphilis. I just heard hepatitis. Tuberculosis. Yeah, they all sleep around. This is what happens. Yep, passion. I just said they all sleep around. Look at her. She'll sleep with anyone for anything. Yeah. You're about self-love, Divine Femme. You're the real gifted one. You got a soulmate coming in anyways. Oh. Someone's gonna... Oh, gosh. I hate this card, too. Ugh. This card grosses me out, too. This Jezebel. That's what he likes. Oh, here we go back to that. Okay, bondage. Ew, gross. So they're into... Yeah. They're into bondage. They're into bondage. I'm not even going to get into what they're showing me. Whips and all kinds of things. Chains and... Yeah. Like, we're talking to the point that you're tied up and you're crying. That is sex. That's fun. That's love. You got to be kidding me. That's what these people do. They terrify. They bring kids... Oh, I'm not even... Yuck, yuck, yuck. They're bringing... oh, man. They're bringing underage teenagers and stuff into this mix. Horrifying these... I can't go further into that or I'll get really mad. Seven of Swords. She's diabolical. This feminine. She gets off on this shit. She likes to see people in pain. This is all about this looshing. Energy harvesting off of other people. They probably somehow get adrenochrome. I can't go further with that or I'll get so mad. Yeah. These two think they're just the best lovers. Wrong. These people are twisted. Huh. Your hidden enemy. She's not your hidden enemy. She's her own enemy. You don't give two shits. So how's that going to affect you? You don't care. Nice guy. Yeah, you got a nice guy coming in anyways, okay? So don't worry. Don't worry. That's your soulmate right there. You blocked this masculine from your past, okay? You're going to have the 10 of Cups with this nice guy, your soulmate. This karmic femme, that's your hidden enemy, she's stuck in the 10 of Swords, okay? She also stalks you, gang stalks you, divine femme. Meanwhile, what she doesn't know, oh, this masculine is planning to leave her. Oh, look at this. He's planning on leaving her. He's the devil. Oh, yeah, he is. And he's got new plans with this one. She doesn't even know. She's so focused on you. He's with this chick. This is a chick. This isn't a woman. This is a chick. Okay? And this chick, everyone rides her. Ow. Hurry. Go. Yep. Everyone takes a ride on her. All right. I'll get you a few more names, a few more messages, and then I'm out. I got to go to bed. It's late. Wow. Boy, we got a lot out today. We sure did. Someone's last name is Bagley. Oliver. It's her Louisiana. Huh. There's my name. Carmen. Clinton. Well. Bradley. Somebody is brazen. Whoops. I did have some names. They were right there, but I guess I'll give you a few more. Somebody has like a wiener dog, you know? Cute little wiener dog. Someone's from Alaska. Indiana. I heard Gary, Indiana. Collective, you are enough. Someone is studying alchemy. Someone's going back to school to get their master's degree. Someone's name is Mariah Watts Smith. Perkins. That reminds me. There used to be it was like a breakfast joint when I was younger. It was called Perkins. You're dealing with the shady character, Drew, Cormac, Darius, Spader, Simon, and Rob. We have Carla, Mike, Clint, Rochelle, Linda, Bert, Grace, Janice, Lad, Colin, Campbell, Jan, Alice, Joy, and Brittany. I know I said Joy earlier. Robert, Harry, Calvin, Cole, okay, Alicia. Here's Johnny. JD, Madison, Mason, April, Clements, Aguilera, Angelo, Ives, Greg, I heard Germond, Cox, it's twice on Cox, Brad, Emery, Dumas, Burke. We've had Burke, B-I-R-K, and B-U-R-K, just like Dirk. We've had it both ways. Malaya, Barr, Sheridan, Adam, Booth, Mindy, Wilson, Jesperson. There's my family. Sanders. Keeley. Violet. Voss. Ari. Valerie. Vivian. Stevie. That's twice on Stevie. Ryan. Twice on Ryan. Jenny. Antonio. Good job, Mama. Good job, little girl. Renata. Clements. Ava. Watts. Jay. Cody. Cal. Mason. We've had Mason more than once. Moulton. Deborah. Wayne. Kimber. Lucinda. Penny. Had Penny more than once. Cherie. Tim. I've had Tim like 3 times. Tom. Had Tom twice. Irene. Sherry. Cooper. We've had Sherry 2 different ways. Like this and why. Cooper. Doc. Sierra. 2 different ways. Sierra. Patricia. Lolita. Armand. Lucas. Stephanie. Savannah. Franny. Plumber. Kim. Adam. We've had Adam more than once. Bryce. Gardner. I think we've had that twice. Gallagher. And Simone. Whew. Okay. Our last messages. Let's give you a couple more. All right. You guys still with me? It's late. Or I should say early in the morning, right? Time flies when I get on here, man. It really does. Really, really, really does. Somebody's from Massachusetts. Okay. Somebody's got like pulmonary disease and Aries. Pulmonary. Someone's got COPD. Someone's got COPD. Someone's from Nebraska. Somebody is from Michigan, and somebody is from San Antonio, Texas. Man, these just want to come out. Just heard they're going to try to send somebody in to poison you again. Oh my God. Get over this poisoning shit, man. How many times do you need to try to poison us? My mother did it so many times to me as a kid. Didn't work then. Why is it going to work now? Jesus. Especially with this Neptune energy I'm feeling here. All right. Angry and mad. Somebody's angry and mad. Someone's cheering you on behind the scenes, collective. That's the good guy, good girl. You're holistic. Okay? John. Maybe it's John. I've had John more than once. It's come up this time, each time though tonight. So maybe this John person is cheering you on behind the scenes, okay? Somebody's angry and mad. Seeds have been planted. A group of men spreading HIV. One of them's Italian. Trying to frame you for murder or murders that they've committed. This group of men. They're just a bunch of riffraff. One of them, somebody, they like hunting too, apparently. They're into abortions. You want to know? I'm not going to tell you why that is. So this group of men, oh my God. They have an imperial master magician that comes in and does these abortions. And then they use, yeah, you know what for what, okay? Someone's favorite team is the Cowboys. That's a part of this group. Professional bullshitter. There's going to have a raid. This group of men have no idea that there's a raid being set up on each one of them. Wait till this raid happens and their own children are home and have to go through that, right? Death spells in reverse. Private wealth management. Again, collective. Someone here, besides me, has accounts that are held in private wealth management. A stepmom is doing this behind your back. And some of you, it's a stepdad. Backstabber on board. Lemuria. It was the real Garden of Eden. You got a Joker face here that's got multiple P.O. boxes, and they do scams with them. Okay? Anybody that's got multiple P.O. boxes, you immediately know they're doing scams. The only reason they need them. Forging signatures of yours. Your family's hidden secrets are out in the open, and more are to come. Dumpster diving in your garbage. Accounts in your name in other states and countries. They have no idea who the father is, but man, are they worried about you. Makes sense, right? Neighbors watching your house. Yeah, we know. No shit. My neighbors are dumb enough to tell me that they're watching my house, trying to figure out what time I come home and leave. Like, seriously? You're that of a dumb bitch to say that to me. Oh, wait. Yeah, you are. Resent you because they can't be you. You always outclass them by just being you. Somebody went to Fullerton College, or they're going to Fullerton College. No honor amongst these so-called friends, especially in Aries. Tax evasion, this Aries. Baby mama race for head sewer maiden. Loves to drink Fireball. Brussels. Someone's from Brussels. Someone's from Newport Beach. We got a talent scout. Secret admirer. Somebody's got a broken foot. The past is planning to return. Prostitute, gigolo from your past. Nightwalker. You don't have to explain yourself. Keeping it in the family. Works for Verizon. That's how they hacked your phone. Hidden agenda. Communication coming in. They think, though, that they've had you waiting. This person that's coming in, when I wrote this card, this means that they believe you've been waiting for them. This person has convinced themselves that you have been saving yourself for them. And it's so far from the truth. Won't they be surprised, right? Delaware. Event manager. Money laundering. Someone loves rock and roll. That's a money launderer. Paid co-workers to get info on you and then lie on you. Here we go with the co-workers again. Your mother. Some of you have a passed on mother on the other side, or like a grandmother or an aunt, but they were more, or even like a best friend that you had that was much older than you, but you considered them a mother figure. They're protecting you on the other side. Okay? Your karmic is a red flag. A receptionist. Someone owns a bar. A Leo owns a bar. They're malicious. They're a malicious grandfather. You irk them, collective. They're totally irked by you. Oh, there's the old fraudulent doctor. Multiple partners. Oh, but this fraudulent doctor's got a lot to say about you, but they got multiple partners. Don't worry. The private investigators that are watching these crooked doctors, they know about their multiple partners. HSBC. This is a bank in the UK that's got hidden money in it. Collective. Of yours. You need to think outside the box. Third party situation. Out for revenge. Be grateful. Turn your pain into purpose. A widow. They need to turn their pain into purpose. Your family wants to cause fights with you, especially this widow. Walks with a limp. Twin flame. Someone's twin flame walks with a limp. And they let all the flying monkeys loose. Keeps changing sides, though. Depends on the day, collective. If they like you or they hate you. West Valley, Utah. Tennessee. Somebody's got a bob haircut. Hidden agenda. We got Citibank. They feel you're slipping away. They're selfish. What else do we have? Oh, Bryan Adams, Summer of 69. That's a great song. Never ending story somebody's in. Someone's Egyptian. They're stuck in a never ending story. They like jail. They're going to be a jailbird, though. Yep, jailbird. You are way above the rest. New Orleans. Wisconsin. Hiding your money they stole from you. Autoimmune disease. And then we have UTS Africa Private Banking. Okay? So there's 3 different banks here. These are all overseas. that money has been wired to. Okay? Big, large amounts of money. Some of you, these are banks that, if you have a platform like mine, and you know that they've been moving your funds, and that you haven't been getting what you're supposed to get, there's these groups of people that go around and attack people that have channels, right? Some of these banks, the money could be going into, because they'll get these people that are overseas to be the hackers, and to be the doppelgangers and the copycats. And if they're not in the same, I mean, it's a lot easier to do this to you if they're in a different country and they feel get away with it. And they feel like it's harder for the officials that you would be dealing with to stop these people, because it's overseas. So anyway, there you have it. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining in with me tonight. Staying around, coming back and getting on. I appreciate it. I've missed you guys. I will be back on. I'm not quite sure when. I have a lot going on. But rest assured, I don't go away. So just because you don't see me for a while, if you look, I'm always posting stuff for you guys. Okay? Look on the tab that says posting. And I'm always posting stuff over there for you guys, no matter what. It's all kinds of different things. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's comedians. Every great once in a while, I might post a good recipe I think some of you might like. Lots of videos on different subject matter that I think that will help you guys out. Things that I listen to, that I've watched, and I just want to pass it on because it's a tool. And sometimes I'll put music. It just depends. But it's always stuff to help you guys out and to move forward. So anyways, with that being said, have a great, great day, because we are on Monday now. Have a wonderful Monday and have a great rest of your week. I will, no matter what, get shorts up, though, in the next couple days. I will definitely get some shorts up for you guys. And check in, and you'll see me on later this week. All right, guys. Take care. Love you to the moon and back.